hopefully we'll be seeing less of that getting into this one. We have got a nice long take here, boys.
I would say that the Glock is a classic pistol, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I see what you've done there. So the default pistol in Valorant is called the classic.
Well, thank you. I'm here all week.
What's the silencer one called?
Ghost.
Ghost.
The Ghost.
Oh, right. Okay, I see what it is.
Shui's having a go with it. 5 long. Simple strategy. Put the P250 on the long angles, and, well, the dual Berettas. Pumping.
Doing some work out there.
Can't use them. I don't know how anyone does. xertioN's made him look easy. Ouch. That's the end of him. Okay, Phelps has had enough.
All right, round over. Good try. Everyone can agree on that, but a comprehensive victory, if you don't mind me saying, Steel.
Yeah.
That round's not over yet.
Oh, yeah?
No kid in play. 2 versus 4. Time's ticking.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I kind of believe I'm on board. Yeah, they can do this. they can pull this one off, I reckon.
Well, Torsty's got that CT side Glock, so anything can happen in that moment once you pick up that Glock on that CT side.
It's true. I think the Glock is the most OP weapon in the game right now.
It's really strong.
I'm always picking one up if I can.
Honestly, on pistol round, it's actually really strong.
Yeah. I've had friends recently drop me like a Tech 9 in the pistol, and I'm like, bro, you know the Glock's actually better than the Tech 9 in pistol rounds? Like, what are we doing?
Do your friends go for body shots only?
Apparently so. That's Dinko I'm calling out, actually.
He drops Tech 9 on pistol.
Because he knows I'm good at the Tech 9, like Mac 10 and Tech 9. Everyone knows those my guns. Everyone knows it. And he's trying to help me out, but if anything, he's actually
I'd rather have an armored Glock, for sure.
Oh, we got one of these ones, have we? 5 sets of USPs, all waiting towards long. Not really much to report here.
Would you have at the tip of your tongue like a descriptor for when they do these like USB stacks? Like, do you give a team credit for it? You know, like I always think of like Virtus Pro on Cobble when they used to just line up on like the B site ramp.
The tank.
Yeah, the tank erected.
Yeah. You erect your tank?
No, I haven't really gotten to that stage yet.
No? Okay.
Still
comes in time. Yeah.
It comes in time?
Yeah.
Well, one of these rounds you don't really love to see. I don't think, well, do you know what a unicorn round is, Josh?
A unicorn round that's just so rare?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would happen in that round, perhaps?
The 5 USPs stacked on A site, somehow winning the B retake.
Close. Basically, it's a term I coined, actually, and it's actually one of the most important rounds in Counter-Strike. It means that no one dies, and you never really see it as we see all 5 members mowed down. No unicorn today. Stay tuned.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
At the beginning of CSGO, the Ts actually would get full loss bonus for saving. So on maps like Nuke, if you lost pistol round, you just sit in T-spawn with 5 Glocks. And you let the CT just throw all their nades.
Until when was that patch?
That was really early. It was probably...
Okay, that's, still 2 years of play with that monstrosity going down.
Yeah, I remember early days CSGO was like that. And
that's
like,
crazy.
You could also like Molotov squeaky door from CT spawn on Nuke.
Yeah, there was it didn't explode midair. Dust2, you could T-side, rush long, and throw the molly from T-spawn to long, and no problem. Just run out. There's no counter to it. You couldn't smoke it to extinguish it.
Well, we got a bit of a bonus round. Are you aware of what that is?
Yeah, I think that's a term from Valorant, actually.
No, that's another one of mine, actually.
It's a Henry G special, actually.
Okay, yeah.
I come up with most of the terms people use these days.
Sure.
Bonus round is when you have the Mac 10s, the Galils left over, the remnants of your victory. You're suffering from success going into the first gun rounds. If you win this round, it's a huge injection of cash, and Phelps, he's embracing it, gets the early kill. Rolando fighting back with xertioN. He looks like he's got full control here. As Torshi will find one through this smoke. We've got a 3-on-2. This bonus round starting to disintegrate right before our very eyes. If anything, though, you just want to get the bomb planted. If you can get like 3 kills and a bomb down, it's still successful. Not really sure this is working out, though.
So now we can get into the real topics.
Well, that's 3 kills with no plant yet.
Hang on.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll take the 3 kills.
Still, what's your opinion on jeans?
Now, are we talking about genetics or are we talking about apparel?
Denim apparel, typically on the legs, referred to as a jean.
If they're on the legs, I'm okay with them.
Aren't you? I've never seen you wear jeans.
I'm not a jeans wearer.
You're like more of a chinos or like a
chino or a short.
Slacks. He likes the slacks, I think.
Yeah.
I did have a jeans phase.
Okay, we're talking like skinny jeans or?
I did have a Euro skinny jeans phase for a little bit there, about 10 years ago.
Did you have a little fringe as well?
No, I don't think I did that.
Okay.
We are going to see a long take.
Oh, thank you.
Molly's at doors and blue bin.
Oh,
there we go.
And a break in the smoke.
They started 3 long, and it might result in 3 dead. Torshi holds on. Necessary. Really important, but he is kind of trapped now. I say that. Maybe they're trapped with him. as another body goes down. No weight, empty-handed, and those early advantages have been squandered. The bomb behind Phelps and Tri, both on long rotations through. Brolin's just housekeeping top of mid for the potential pivot, but Phelps walking in on this one.
Pivot. See whether Phelps can dig himself out of this hole. It's a great first encounter. Back to the 2 versus 2. Flashbang incoming from CT spawn. And now we've got Tri and Phelps. Try as they might, need to make their way towards the A site. It's a wallbang from Jimmy. And now Tri left in an unenviable situation. He's got the AWP. The operator. Down towards long. Is there anything he can do with it, Josh? What do you reckon?
Now he's got to slow work it up. The problem is, MOUZ at the start of the round, they actually pushed through middle and upper tunnels and cleared all of that out. That's why Torzy had such an easy job over the car.
You're really
now the reflank. Brolin closing the gap. Yimfa just has to sit here, wait until that bomb gets tapped on that plant.
And then what happens?
He could go for the peak, or he could continue to wait. And now it's confirmed info. His teammate can speed up, start spraying through the smoke, but he's going to try to deny it.
Well, there we have it. A convincing round for MOUZ Sports. The bomb is planted, but the money will be busted. The loss bonus will be low.
It's the second round in a row that they've lost, and they got that bomb plant, so their economy should still be...
What should it be, Josh? Go on, I'd love to hear your words on this one.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. There
Not
we go.
good enough.
Trust me,
because the loss bonus starts at 1,400.
I don't know if you know, I'm actually the king of CS economy.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
What else are you the king of?
Not much, but that's one thing I do have.
Jeans. He is Henry Jeans.
Yeah, Jeans as well. General tomfoolery, but mainly CS economics.
And let's not forget.
Go on.
Tier lists.
Tier lists as well.
He's really good at those.
I completed the tier list.
He got through it.
Oh, yeah.
I made it.
I saw that one.
It wasn't my best work, admittedly. But,
Was it your worst?
Definitely wasn't my worst either, which is saying something. But Torzy doing his best as he does open things up. A lovely shot towards suicide as we do see him open things up.
Let's see what they get done. I mean, I don't think Phelps and his Galil are going to have much fun here. He is perhaps going to be presented with xertioN's activity. You can see him wiggling his shoulders in the forward position.
Alex, you aware of my last official Counter-Strike team I ever played for?
Oh.
How deep is your energy trivia go?
Yeah, that's a good question. The last team
in
you
2013,
ever played
it was a CSGO team, the only team I played in CSGO.
Oh, it's an organization I'd know.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Reason Gaming.
Close. Team Dignitas.
Dig, I could have got that.
Guess who else was in it?
Okay. Was Joshua Steele Nissan?
Yes, indeed.
Hey!
We were both working full-time jobs. We were in a pretty rubbish...
Working men.
Yeah, we were both working like 60 hours a week. He was working in IT support. I was working in event management. And we grouped up for one last ride. He was a Source player. We knew each other from there. We went to Team Dignitas. With a British lineup. Maybe one of the worst lineups I've played in.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Probably same for you as well.
It was one of the roughest.
Yeah, and we went to like one LAN, a UK LAN, an Epic LAN.
Oh, no, you didn't.
We didn't even win it. Like we came, I think we came second.
I think I quit the team after that.
Yeah, and that was the end of the run. We
was that in Kettering at the time?
It was a Kettering excursion.
Yeah,
so yeah, that was Team Dignitas 2013. Henry G, Steele.
But we had a fun LAN party.
Dude, we had a boot camp, and it turned into like it went so badly. We just started just playing Minecraft and kind of just hanging out instead of
like a LAN
practicing. I think we realized this team ain't working out. Let's just have some fun. Yeah. It was fun.
I mean, you weren't salaried professionals, or
definitely not.
No.
I think we realized at that point that you actually do have to commit some time to the game. You couldn't just transition from one title to another and just hope you're going to win when you're working a full-time job.
Do you think that that also kind of stands for like the CSGO to CS2 transition? Teams have caught up now, but there are some players that haven't been able to replicate their game.
I think, if anything, the Tier 2 teams are the ones that are most formidable right now because they're playing so much in terms of officials. They're getting like 60 official online games each week, and I feel like they're the ones to watch right now. In terms of the innovation, the evolution of the game, those are the teams you need to look out for.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times when you hear pros talk about set like smoke walls or whatever they're talking about, it's a Tier 2 team's name they're throwing. Like, hey, let's do the alternate attacks.
No, that's true.
Shui, he's got a big fight here. This is a lot of mid-presence, and Brolin and Shui have kind of got a crossfire. I say that as Brolin looks back into B. They have a 3-man B stack. This is heavy B. It's the right call if they go for this mid to B. Like, this is really uncomfortable. Brolin was not ready for that angle. Bit uncomfortable here. Jimmy and Torzy still on site.
You got two of the best. Ready and waiting, though. Jimmy, in my opinion, one of the best B-bomb side players in all of CS2.
Yeah.
I don't say that lightly.
No,
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's a big title, and he's earned it.
Oh, that's a big miss, though.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Still getting chipped away.
Vinny dead to Shuey from CT. Phelps is crawling. That's just Jimmy doing what Jimmy does best.
Well positioned, good awareness. Working off his teammate as well, protecting him, making sure no one can get the window and indeed double doors. And this is a fantastic round for MOUZ after losing Brolan solo early on as well. Fending off this B split, not taking any further casualties. Josh, you can't really ask for much more than this. This is beautiful.
You can't. And the only question I have is, he's going to try to save this. There's 20 seconds left. Did they know that there were 2 more players towards B defending it? And if so, why not just go A at that point? And if they didn't, why not speed up after they got that kill on Brolan? Just get 1 smoke on spawn.
I agree with that.
Scale up properly.
Yeah.
They kind of just stopped after the pick.
They stopped. They had 2
I think it's because they had the Deagle of Vinny working up towards short. He was trying to sell some sort of fake. It didn't work out. He gets nothing. And once that fell apart, it's just like, okay, let's just limp in towards B, I suppose, with no real intent behind it. And that's going to be a pretty clean and convincing round. MOUZ looking to dominate this bracket. Bit of a fumble against Rooster. Looked like they were going to lose it, admittedly. But overall, definitely one of the favorites to go through in this group.
And you were talking, you know, singing the praises of Jimmy, and to be that kind of less popular bomb site anchor, it requires a very particular set of skills, doesn't it? I mean, just a degree of like patience and choosing your fights, maintaining a degree of information as well for your team. And there's nothing worse than, you know, nothing happens on your bomb site for 6 rounds.
And then they come.
And then they come, and at that point, you've got a little bit more, you know, at least I know from my own experience, you know, you kind of get a little more lazy on your util set, or you get surprised by a quick extinguish, and suddenly, yeah, they're on B.
The only thing worse than that is the only rounds that they actually go to your site are when your team's on eco and you've just played retake strike for 5 rounds in a row, and now you're down to just like a P250 or 5-7, and that's when they do the full rush on you, and you're like, great.
Let me have my util.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
They want back-to-back treatment from Jimmy here. They're going for another mid to B split. They're doing crisscross smokes, to be fair, meaning they smoke the left-hand corner and CT spawn, maybe just trying to get some mid control first, but looks likely for a B finish.
I like the lurk smoke out tunnels as well at the same time. It's really going to put that pressure onto these players because they realistically need to pick, are they going to fight out mid or are they going to fight tunnels, and they can't. But it's a ruse, you're right.
It's all a ruse. It's going to be Torji. So clean in these sort of encounters, rarely misses, should be good for a couple of kills here. Decent with a lovely shot, and now that fake might pay dividends.
Decent shot, one would say.
Oh, yes. I see we've done that.
Brolan and Jimmy are so paranoid that there's someone near lower, someone in B.
I don't think you can go for this.
No. 3 rifles. Better suited to a save, perhaps.
You good?
Just a little hiccup.
Yeah. Well, it's all under control, and it is going to be a little partial investment here with a saved AK. That works out for Imperial. Brolan's still having a sniff. Having a look around, seeing what's available, trying to lock them into the bomb site at the very least, take everyone down with them. They actually are getting close to the site itself. They're going for this one, boys. There's a chance. There's a real chance now. The Tech-9 denies the kill. The defuse will come through, but there's no kit available. Picks it up, but decent. With one hell of a round there. Picks up 3 in total and saves the day. It's going to be 3 on the board as well for Imperial.
Yeah, speaking of a hiccup right now, a tack timeout used for the side of MOUZ.
This guy's
losing against the Tech-9s. Really not an ideal situation to be put in. Gonna let the coach get involved, talk about what's going on, what type of setups that they need to do. Maybe something that they've seen from the side of Imperial. That's not being called out.
Josh, you've been casting with Pansy recently. Counter-Strike favorite. How's that been for you?
It's been
She
good.
treated you well?
Yeah, she's been great. Showing me the ropes of the entire casting situation, and it's a very interesting thing because it's casting that game versus CS is just very different. The pacing of everything, how the rounds play out, mainly the pacing, the way that the rounds start as well.
I think the most interesting thing about Valorant is like the building phase, where you get to like set up your defenses before everything starts, right? I think that is super interesting.
You do have that a little bit, but that's also when all the replays start flying, right? So when we get back into the game here, we still have that 15 seconds of that freeze time, that buy time, and then you have like another 10 to 15 seconds where people are getting to their positions, their default positions, and then they're waiting behind smokes for another like 10 to 20 seconds before the round actually starts.
Vinny, this is very brave. Not sure if he was expecting... No, the flashbang. Now he's just hoping no one's there, I suppose. It's resulted in a nice opening death for the xertioN long hold. Shuts it down. And it's going to slow them down as well. Phelps, one of the talents of Brazil. Kind of didn't get the most fantastic of starts in his career. Kind of showed up at the tail end of the Brazilian era.
Sure. Bit of a journeyman, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. But now he's in this Imperial roster, and they're looking for glory, picking up Try as well. You'd think it's a promising signing on the AWP. Yet to see Try's name in the kill feed, at least in a positive capacity.
When did Phelps make his debut? Was that for FNX?
That's right, you had to stand in for FNX. Yep. Good memory.
Well, I mean, when you go back and see us that far, it's, you know, you switch games after a while. That's all I remember.
Yeah, the old stuff is your stuff.
You might have the last 4 years just down to a pad, and it might look like a science, but
yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like yesterday that it just happened, right?
Yo, B's actually wide open. Why is there no CTs there whatsoever?
How have they pulled this off?
What's hard read.
Here?
They've been shutting down B quite handedly the last few rounds, so maybe they expected Imperial to not go this direction.
Dude, this is one of notoriously the hardest bomb sites to retake in all of Counter-Strike. And now, even the man advantage.
Flank tunnels goes down first.
Oh, no. That's maybe the round.
Yeah, looks like it might be. Jimmy, an uncharacteristic departure from his bomb site, leaving it wide open for the taking. I think just that long presence, they were convinced that there was a finish coming from long. And they just pivot through spawn, catch the window of opportunity. And yeah, MOUZ, they're going to feel a bit hard done by on that one.
All right, Josh, I know I'm bombarding you with questions, but
Go
I haven't seen you for about 10 years. If ever the opportunity arose, someone needs an in-game leader. Are you coming back? Is there a chance?
I do have a condition in my brain that makes me want to play the game in a professional setting for whatever reason.
What is the condition?
I don't know what the proper scientific term is, but I'll just say that really it doesn't make sense to do it. It is not the smart decision to make.
Okay.
So when someone does the not smart thing on a consistent basis,
I see what you're saying.
that is me.
Okay, so you feel like...
The smart decision is to not do it, but there's something about competing.
You still got that dog in you, though.
I do.
I can see you. How old are you, like 32?
34.
4. You would be on the top end of the scale.
Yeah, it would.
I think I'm a few months older than Kerrigan, even.
Okay.
But like you look at some of the IGLs in the top 10, you got like half of them are in their 30s. Even Apex is catching up in... Dude, I think he's
I would love to
30s?
see it, but I do agree with you. It might not be the wisest decision.
Definitely not.
I feel like the path you're on now is a good one.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
But there is a conversation to be had about that. Having that dog in him, as in, you mentioned competition, right?
Yes.
Like that's something that
you can't scratch that itch any other way.
Exactly. I mean, for you, Henry, I'm sure you can relate, right? You were a competitor. For most of your adolescence and most of your life.
Retired about 12 years ago, but yes,
but you know that itch.
You play with me online. You know how seriously I still take it to this day.
Well, because just like Josh was saying earlier about playing pugs in the situation where it's just like I can't play Counter-Strike if it's not how it can be. I know how it can be.
Especially when I'm streaming, it brings out the worst in me. I hate myself when I watch that back. I can't.
If you have any questions for Josh, we've got a mailbag open. It's eplmailbag@efg.gg. Any ecos that come up, I will ask your questions. I'm sure there's plenty of them. Send them in. Get involved. !mail, that's M-A-I-L, in the chat as well to get to the copy and paste link.
Yeah, don't do !MALE.
No, that won't work. That'll be a different thing altogether.
Yeah, you'll just get a IMGA link of Joshua steal this out.
But yeah, send them in. I've got the mailbag open on my second screen, and I'm ready to ask your hard-hitting questions.
He does.
You've seen my examples. I think I hit some good notes there.
Yeah.
Some good examples for you. Try and bring that tone, that sort of energy.
What do you think Brolin's saying right now?
Maybe the monitor situation.
It could be. Fresh monitor?
Could be. It looks the headphones also suggested something worse. That's normally an indicator that things have gone really, really quite wrong.
Yeah.
So this could be a while. Technical timeouts. Not our favorite, but part of the game.
An option in one of the peripheral software has accidentally turned on.
Oh God! Imagine.
Did you get the tryout SnapTap?
I did. Yeah. I waited for a really long time.
Full rig, boys. It's a full rig change.
Full rig change out.
Okay, time starts now.
I didn't use it for a little bit, and then I was like against it, kind of. And then we were doing a podcast, and I was talking through it. I'm like, what are, like, philosophically, if you boil it down to the fundamentals, what is the actual reason why you would ban this? And then compare it to like other things that you would ban or you would allow as this is okay.
I mean, I think it comes down to it creates a weird precedent where you can kind of have hardware advantages.
So
And
when
where
a
do you
new
draw the
240
line?
hertz comes out, when everyone's on these 120 hertz or 75 hertz with 15 millisecond delay, what about then?
I think the difference is that it affects your
direct input.
Like it's pressing a key for you, or unpressing a key for you rather. It's doing something that you otherwise would have to do yourself. That becomes like a little bit like automation, macro-y, a little bit.
Okay, so
past the line.
when I was looking at that, I'm like, oh well, I couldn't figure out a direction. I'm like, well, you know what? Until this is gonna actually be dealt with, and everyone's using this, I'm gonna try it.
Sure.
And I tried it, and it's hard to measure how much it actually affects you, because if you already do the stuff properly,
Precisely,
it's really difficult. Maybe it gives you an edge to a certain degree in certain fights, but it's not constant.
I don't think for the pros it makes that much of a difference. I think for the general consensus is that if you're bad at counter-strafing, it will make your counter-strafing better. But I mean, it doesn't even matter in Valorant. You don't need to counter-strafe, do you?
I don't think you actually have to.
No.
And like air strafing in that game as well is pretty much you can press any key you want in the air and you'll move in that direction.
Okay, yeah.
In CS, you
like
actually
Mario.
have to like deliberately press certain keys.
Kind of like Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, it looks like this could take a while. I'm going to delve into the mailbag. Still, this one is going to be for you. I don't even know what it's going to say.
Let's make sure we read it before we read it.
Okay.
Like, just read it before
read it internally before externally.
Don't
this
Ron
is a good one.
Burgundy
I like this.
Yeah.
Who's the person currently in this scene you would want to play with the most?
The person currently in the scene I would want to play with the most.
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Thank you, Doom Gooey, for that one.
That's
Doom Gooey.
Yeah, that's quite good.
I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at I guess I'd have to look at a list of players. I guess someone who was fun to play with when they were here for IEM Dallas and we played FPLs. Flamesy was pretty fun to play with.
Ooh.
He is actually quite the character.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a very good player as well.
Yeah.
And
He's
a
a
lot
good
of fun to
player.
be around.
He was fun.
He does both. You know?
Yeah.
Typically, it's one or the other.
Okay, that's actually a good answer.
That's
good
a good
start,
shout,
actually.
yeah.
You're doing well here. Okay, message for Steel. Let me read this. Okay, Steel, myself, and many others in the community have missed you. How's life been after competitive CS? Do you miss competing? We've kind of covered that, but you'd like to answer anyway?
Yeah, I do miss competing. I think there's a side of competing that you can't really scratch that itch any other way.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of baggage that comes with esports, with competing, and especially as I'm aging, it's not really affecting my personal performance. I don't think it would affect my personal performance if I were to commit to it full time. The problem is all the other players, especially the newer players, are all very young. So the relatability between myself as a mid-30s-year-old, interacting with someone that's 16, 17, 18 years old, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think we see that in some of the Counter-Strike teams right now, where there is just such a young player that, outside of the game, you're probably not going to, I don't think Chopper and Donk have much in common. And as far as like, what are we talking about? Like, yeah. Are you watching your cartoons? Are you? And then Chopper's just sitting there whittling or something, whatever he does.
All right, good response. I'm liking that. Okay, Steel, this one might hurt. Funniest team story from iBuyPower days. Don't have to get into the obvious. No, that's not a very funny story.
No.
Do you have any funny stories?
I do have a good one, but it's not stream appropriate.
No, this stream is okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
He's
okay, it's like
no,
that. Okay.
It's really not actually.
Oh, okay.
Even this stream, it's not acceptable.
Damn.
Oh, well, you've teased us there. There was something. There is a story, but you can't have it.
What about no names mentioned?
I don't think that matters. I think it's the general setting and
yeah.
Fair enough. We'll leave that one.
Thank you for your questions, guys. Keep them coming. EPL mailbag.
This is a great question. What would you say is your biggest achievement in Valorant and CS? You have played both games.
I have played both games.
Yeah.
So the problem with CS was I started when CS was very small still, and the biggest events were still in terms of... You started
in Source, right?
I started in Source, and then even in Go, at the beginning of Go, it was very small scale. So even when you ran the ESEA invite leagues that were the biggest at the time, I think the prize pool for either the entire event was $20,000 or it might have been first place. I doubt that though. But this is still the time where you have to pay your own way to the event. So we had a sponsor, obviously, like when iBuyPower most famously is what I played for. They would cover those types of expenses. But a lot of the events where you paid for your own flights, own hotel, and you shared your, you shared the hotel rooms with people, 2 per queen bed. So
Ghost in the server.
I would say, though, in Valorant, either the First Strike win, which was the first big regional tournament. And
Okay, is that
then
what you were like 100 Thieves, is it?
I was on 100 Thieves for that, and then I was on
You
100
and
Thieves
Hiko?
as well. Yep.
Oh,
and
the
then we
old boys.
played the Masters event in Berlin in 2021, and we got top 4. We got third, fourth.
Damn.
We lost to Envy. So those were pretty big accomplishments in that game. And then for CS, I don't know, something. We did pretty well in ESL Pro League Odense in 2018 winter, I think, on Ghost. We took out some big hitters.
That's true. I remember that. That line was pretty decent.
Yeah, we either beat Na'Vi or we took a map off them. We knocked NRG out of the tournament. We did a pretty good job.
I've got an impromptu quiz for both of you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
Okay.
Oh god.
All
Okay,
right.
you got it.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, did I look over too early?
No. So what I'm going to do is
Okay.
I'm going to give you a first and last name, and you have to tell me what player it is.
Okay.
Let's see how many North American players
Gotcha.
you actually
Go for it.
you remember their first name. Do you know who Josh Pigu is?
No.
Josh Pigu.
That's probably past your time.
It's probably past my time.
Okay, yeah, that's Pone Alone.
Oh no, I do know Ponalone. I just didn't know that was his last
Okay,
name.
what about Noah Francis?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
nifty.
that's nifty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got that.
solid,
That's easy.
solid. Okay. That's okay. A bit of a hard one. Michael Jaber.
Don't know. That's
Michael
a
Jaber. What's Grimm's last name?
Oh, good shout. Probably is Grim. Lock it in.
Yeah,
Grim.
that was our boy Mainline.
Mainline. Oh.
Oh, okay, hard one. Nathan Orff.
Oh, that's One Leaf.
Yeah,
Dude,
good
he's
job.
killer
Yeah,
now.
he knows his men's. Who else we got? One more. I know you're all enjoying this incredible segment. It's going to be none other than William Wierzerba.
Rushly.
Not Rushley. No.
Rush.
And no, we have no more Rushley. We are treated to the Jakey and J-Rans combo here for our observing goodness. And it sounds like an actual timeout, not a tech, but
We're
attack.
back. Oh, yes. A chance to discuss their options. Obviously, you cannot talk during the technical timeout. It's currently 4-4 in the opening map here, this upper bracket. MOUZ had a great start, but Imperial nipping at their heels. Looking like they could put a bit of a fight today.
A Tech 9 round win as well. So they just
True.
won one off the back of an eco.
Yep.
Go straight into the tech pause. Now they get to talk, regroup their thoughts, figure out what the buy from MOUZ is, and how they want to approach this.
Well, they did save an AK and an AWP. Not going to invest around it, though. So we are going to see the AWP of Gymfat. What? Sorry, what? The AWP of Gymfat?
Yep,
You
that's
don't
the
adjust
thing.
your sets. That is happening. Torch's got armor as well. I couldn't tell you why. I guess he'll be turreting up somewhere. Where is he currently positioned, boys?
Long. I think so. We took it for a peek and then dropped
Okay,
it
so he
back.
had a good spawn for long. Right. Makes sense. That would be a wild round.
Yeah, wouldn't it? With Torchy alive and with
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah.
Let the man AWP. I mean, to be fair, having this much short control already, you've called lowers clear.
Yep.
You're probably thinking and flirting with the idea of an A finish or a pivot through mid. Both still options for them. Shui is responsible for the potential slit through mid. You can see Xertian with the AK-47 going to be prepared for that as well. These two saved rifles, it's not much. Could be enough.
Has to be. AK rotating the position as well. Got their strongest unit this side of the map. Elevate to smoke to enable the cross. xertioN though mounting up and can't hit the shots. That was their chance. It's squandered. And now just the AWP. I say just, it is in the hands of Torji, but he's nowhere to be seen. He's down towards those long double doors. Should be ran unless Shui does something unbelievable with no Kevlar and the AK in his hands.
Yeah, no Kev's the real problem in this one.
That AWP clearing that top side angle is going to allow this sneak up on the ramp. Shui going to be able to potentially isolate and zone out some kills here. Flash ready for the window as well.
Oh yes, that window flash can be potent, and so can the shots from Shui. Nice dome shots towards Vinny. Torji will chime in as well. This is looking, it's open, the round's available to them. Bear in mind, they do have a kit for Gymfat as well. He's going to touch that bomb. No one's going to check Gandalf, however, and that's a good try. No one's denying that, but ultimately will be the round in favor of Imperial. There was a window of opportunity there, but overlooking Gandalf, the round unravels. That was in eco.
Yeah, give me flash, I can flash now.
And it's Imperial taking the lead, just a note as well.
Those swing rounds are gnarly.
Oh, bit of a freebie there for Torji as well. Not quite enough to win the round. We are investing back in with M4s across the board here. Sign of the times. Austerity here for MOUZ.
Seen enough there. Tried as far as off a shot, trying to catch one on the cross. They start in 3 long, but quickly Shui and Torji going to start to maneuver back into their positions. Torji stays responsible for short. xertioN, a nice smoke exchange on long, so should be able to play around that. Confirmed full long control. Rollin under a lot of scrutiny here. Wow, brave to commit to the spray. Phelps is punished for those visible traces. And that's their highest fragger. Down and out. Will have to be someone else if Imperial want a chance at a 6th hit. Decent's outdoors, that's nice. You could even say it was decent.
Oh, I see what we did there.
Oh,
His name's
come on.
decent,
No, well, yeah, because that's the word. And it has a meaning of like a name, but it can also mean...
Oh,
And
it's
so
Chewy
good.
using an HE to shoo them away from Cat.
Shoo.
Okay, that's a new angle I hadn't considered.
Oh.
Shoo them away.
I have never done that.
Okay, he's teaching us how it's done.
Yeah, get a demonstration, live and direct.
You guys think inside this box still. You've been doing this
I know,
too
you're
long.
right,
You need
yeah.
that new perspective.
I'm glad you're here.
xertioN is activating just a little bit at the perfect
him.
moment. Backs are turned, a nice tap. Very conservative, good shot back. Decent's
damn.
hitting everything right now.
Yeah, he's got the hot hand.
Picks up an AWP, so that low HP is less of an issue.
20 seconds. Okay, spotted. Torji, you can hear him relaying the information. Gonna try and get that bomb planted. If the orb takes down Torji, they're in a lot of trouble. But Vinny, at least we'll get the bomb planted here. 6 HP, 2 versus 1. Possible, sure, but improbable, as he will be taken down at the end. And it will be another round for MOUZ.
I just had a crazy revelation.
Go on.
Josh, weren't you
Here
the
we go.
guy?
Here we go.
The guy.
You were the guy.
I was a guy in many situations.
Yeah,
and
but I hadn't finished my sentence. Weren't you the guy that was part of the Bogdan's Law moment?
He was that guy. Yeah,
You were that guy.
Let's get into that. Come on now.
Because that's a law that's... Twitch chat know what Bogdan's Law is.
Yeah.
But they probably have no idea where it came from and who the hell was Bogdan. Do you know who
And if
Bogdan
anything,
is?
he proved you wrong, didn't he? Like, it kind of is a thing
He
now.
wins.
So I was coming back into Counter-Strike. I was playing a different cartoon game called Overwatch.
Oh
Yep.
my
Oh.
God, Steel. Come on, mate.
And I was coming back to Counter-Strike.
Wretched.
And
Yeah.
everyone was talking about this guy in ESL Rank S, and they're like, this guy's horrible. I'm like, well, I haven't seen anything bad from him. But you give me another couple of weeks with him, and this guy, he was completely out of place in the league. He could not hit the broadside of a barn.
Ouch.
He was just horrible. But there was a
Bogdan,
situation.
man.
We're in this situation. It was like a 2 versus 3 going for the retake, and he didn't know how to aim at all, and he wanted the up. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to give it to you. It's like, well, Simple takes the up in these rounds when he's low HP because, you know, you only need one shot. You lead with it. You can trade it with it. And it is a good thing. Like, you should be
Okay, I'm
trading the
glad you
op,
cleared that up.
the op in some of these situations. If you're posted up on CT side for a retake, if you're, you know,
But you just
leading
didn't want to
in for
give it to him.
But I didn't want to give it to him because that
specifically.
guy's, yeah, he's...
Yep. Yep.
It has outlasted everything, though. Like we still,
It
I think
has,
I
yeah.
heard
It's
Chad in week 1 was saying Bogdan's Law. I remember.
Yeah, it's
So
still a thing.
it's still a thing to this day.
You know who isn't the thing, though?
Bogdan.
He changed his name.
Oh no way!
He's still floating around somewhere. He was.
what's his name now?
Still has a huge ego about everything.
Oh.
Like he's got gift.
Oh.
But
You know what? Next week, let's fly him in.
Let's get him in.
Let's get him on the desk.
Oh my God, I'm in.
Dude, that's a great story. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yo,
Good.
shout out to Boggers if you're watching, man.
I think they had to change the rules of getting people promoted from rank G to rank S after that because he was just so bad. But he
God, leave the
gamed
guy
the system to
alone.
get in there that they're like, yeah, we can't allow this to happen again.
But you're still friends.
Yeah, we talk every day.
Yeah.
Okay,
which
cool,
is good.
cool.
Which is fair.
Every night I go to bed, I say goodnight to my wife, and I call Bogdan up, and I just let him know, by the way, good night, buddy.
Good night, man. Thinking of you.
Thinking of, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a great shout. Well done, Alex. That might be the segment of the day so far.
Yeah,
the
oh, for
Bogdan
sure.
segment.
Wow, just uncovering a real gem of history
Yeah.
and having first-hand experience.
That's amazing.
I've been at the forefront of a lot of moments.
Just-
Yeah.
You look so youthful. Do you have a skincare routine, or are you just like naturally young?
You know, the
looking?
crazy thing is, until this year, I actually didn't. I would just wash my face
What, soap and
with
water?
literally just water in most situations, not even soap, because that would dry out my skin. And that,
What's your secret, man?
I don't know.
Just
Genetics, I guess.
yeah.
That's another.
The water face wash, not something I'd recommend at home.
No, Henry
if
has
you're listening.
perfect skin, by the way, but he uses a full, I'd imagine, a full routine.
I keep it simple.
Yeah.
What's your routine?
I'm talking a nice vitamin C cleanser.
Yeah.
Doing that only in the evening. We're not washing our face in the... No, sorry. In the morning, we're only using that. In the shower, Vitamin C cleanser.
Okay.
Moisturizer after with vitamin C serum. Then, if I'm leaving the house, you know what Nano Blur is? I'll introduce that to you.
Yes, yeah.
Nano Blur is a little kind of finisher, kind of make you look a little less shiny.
It does make you look pretty.
And then in the
Guys
evening,
are really good. Let's keep it calm in the mid rounds, okay? We're a
Guys.
bit.
Yeah.
Our
He's
tone is a
talking
little
about
bit
his
chaotic right
skincare
now, okay?
routine.
All good, boys. Keep
as
it up.
Josh mentioned, though, hot water will dry your face out. Do not use hot water in the evening. Use a cleansing pad and a toner. Same moisturizer, and you want to make sure that you're not actually putting hot water on at night. That will take the natural oils from your skin and deplete them, actually causing more acne.
So no retinoids or hyaluronic?
I do a retinol oil once every 2 weeks.
Okay, okay. But there you go, guys. That's the top tips for you to look after your skin. And start doing it now.
Yes, indeed.
While you're 22 and not when you're 32.
Yes.
Well, speaking
you're-
of someone who just started at 32,
Okay.
so now that I've been getting makeup done more regularly for a lot of the broadcast appearances,
Yep.
I started to do just a normal day cream during the day.
Nice.
Moisturizer, whatever, face cream.
Yep.
And then after I do makeup remover in the evening, I would wash it off with soap and water, and then I would put on a night heavier
A night cream. Yeah.
Okay, well, glad we
moisturizer.
cleared that up.
Is that,
there's
is
a
that
whole
good
segment
enough?
there. No, that's great.
that was
Okay,
perfect.
perfect. There we go.
What's going on with this buy? So this is a full investment, and it's weird. Two pieces of Kev and 2 Galils. Okay, so fully backing No Way in Phelps to close this round down up against everything that the MOUZ boys could buy and muster. Here we go. It's a solid wall. There is a slight gap that Torgy's trying to work with, but flashed. Oh, and xertioN is just getting multi-kill on multi-kill. Back-to-back rounds here. Just 3Ks on 3Ks, baby. It's 7-5 on the half. Imperial's map pick, and they're down in the dirt.
Lost to a cast, yeah, it might be time to hang it up. I'm pretty sure he would have been like 17 at the time.
Sounds about right. Okay, nice catch for Afro. For once, he's like, I'm not being flashed off of an angle. I can just shoot somebody with my eyes clear. Here comes the hit, edge of the smoke. Ooh, Crim's risking that, but does that disguise BlameF's presence here towards Cake? This isn't his usual position. Will it matter as well? If you get that backstab, well, BlameF, this is such a BlameF moment. Does he actually deny the bomb? No, it goes down. Okay, now this is the quintessential BlameF moment. He has BlameF'd too close to the sun. He has BlameF'd hard enough to become BaitF and stay alive while all of his teammates are dead.
His rotation and all of his support system just got cut off completely.
If
and
he
somehow
goes out
he's left.
first and kills the bomb and his teammates can then play off of that,
Yeah, it would have forced a lot of panic.
that's such a good kill to get. It looks like the genius play, and then it's just too slow. And you know afterwards in the comms, he's like, guys, why couldn't you stay alive?
Oh yeah. I mean, again, it's always the uppercut. So
Uppercut.
This is a practice technique from Sin and Slacks. They have been working on that. It's technique in every department. Slaps.
Slaps.
He's out in full effect with his AWP. I think he had a crazy blind shot last round, as far as I saw from the replay, and is helping out. Again, this 1-2 punch between Rek and Slacks has definitely put a lot of pressure on Crims. How do you handle this A-side aggression? How do you keep them at bay?
BlameF opping. In towards middle. It's an interesting one. It's going to mean that Afro's going to be rotating all the way around in towards heaven. He's like, wait, that's my spot? BlameF's like, my spot now. Thank you.
Sometimes all you need is a double up for a CT side of Anubis.
Maddie's has all this information. They know exactly where it's coming, and this time Crims is ready. This time Crims is going to hold, and that might just be all they need, because now Afro's on the line, and they are locking this down. Fnatic, a shutdown round finally coming through here in overtime. Well, Slacks is going to try some heroics. Goes to the AK to do so, but you'd imagine this shouldn't be on. Just smokes in his face.
Coming now.
smoke.
I flash in
I
front.
think
Out
it's
short,
fake.
out short, out
Flashing.
short. Okay, mid done.
Could be out. Flashing behind you, Dory.
One more. One more dead.
Behind.
I'm
City,
staying alive.
in smoke, in smoke. Two, one more. In elevator smoke. Nice, guys.
Good job, boys. Sick.
What up,
Nice,
yeah.
boys.
Into the second half we go. Dust2, first of our series between Imperial and MOUZ. The Brazilians looking to make MOUZ already have been put through their paces by Rooster, looking to prove that that was just a day blip. Couple of misplays, but xertioN, it seems like he's in top form. And also back-to-back Pro League champions MOUZ. This is where they do some of their best work. Season 18, Season 19, and here we find ourselves in Season 20 looking to replicate.
Here we go then. Vinny on the dualies. Flashbang set up by Tri. And there will be a long take of sorts here. We have Torgy and Broadline trying their luck against the USPs. Difficult fights, and one they don't want to be part of.
Just backing away.
Got the Torgy P250, to be fair. Short flash, an old classic here. Get them out towards the corner, flash over the top, and then take over the bomb side in total. But I'm not going to see that flash deploy just yet. We are going to see a battle towards Catwalk, however.
This is big. Oh, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone just hits their head. He's decent with a double. And just like that, the pistol goes Imperial's way. I want to put the B stream up on my second screen. I'm intrigued to see what happens on that Anubis. Looks like that's one hell of a game.
What are your thoughts on Lake, Josh? Are you familiar? Did you see his banter yesterday with Floppy? Look at me, Ricky! Look at me!
I didn't get to see that reaction shot from him. I played a random online cup thing with him once.
Oh, nice.
And we did a decent job. I think we beat a couple of teams like Nouns and someone else in whatever we played in.
Okay.
Seems like a pretty talented player, skilled. He has thoughts about the game. He's not afraid to kind of speak his opinion and stuff.
Seems like a bit of a character as well.
Yeah. And I think when you have someone that has like the total package, when they're able to play the game, they're able to think about the game, but they're also able to express their thoughts about how they like to play the game or how they can implement ideas with the teams. That's always really nice to see instead of people that are just good at one thing only, which is usually just aiming.
Yep, good point.
You can see that. That's Zach trying to activate Tri. I mean, what more can you do than a kind of a firm pat on the back in the middle of a game and then call a timeout? But it's evident that Tri's not having a comfortable time on the server today.
So how do you say NT to try?
Oh, I'd see what he's done there. If you say NT, it's nice
like
try.
If you say nice try.
NTT.
NTT. And this will be a decent attempt towards long. But they have got themselves a kill. Only the MP9 garnered. And the CT's in a prime position to close this one down. Should be tying up the game here.
Yep.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
That's all I got for you.
No, that's all I've got.
That's kind of it.
That's it. We can just chill. I'll tell you what's happening at M80 for now because it looks like a rather intense 4v5 in pursuit of glory on Anubis once more.
Slacks now rotating in from CT spawn. AWP on Anubis, B-bomb side. The retake looking difficult.
Oh, dear. You seen Matty's mouse pad or Matty's mouse pad? Bloody hell.
Yeah, I saw a comment the other day saying it's got its own ecosystem. I thought that was good.
Just lots of skin particles in there. But yeah, hey, listen, if it works, it works, it works. If it's hygienic, that remains to be
I kind
seen.
of feel what he's doing there. Like I had one mouse pad I used for like 6 years. It wasn't in that sort of condition, admittedly, but still, I get it. Once it feels nice, you got it kind of broken in. You don't want to change.
You say that. I learned recently from the MOUZ boys, actually. Did you know Frozen changes his mousepad every week? He gets a new mousepad. That's like Justin Bieber levels of stardom.
Damn, okay, that's pretty cool.
A new mousepad every week. Bro.
You know, it maintains the consistency of the friction of, you know.
It's identical, yeah.
What's he doing to all the old mousepads, though?
I imagine he donates
it.
them to charity.
That would be nice.
A mousepad charity.
Yeah.
For people with in mousepad need.
Underprivileged gamers.
Yeah, exactly. I have to start one, actually. That's not a bad idea. Everyone needs a good mousepad. Can't be gaming on the Surface.
They do have charities for gamers.
Peripherals and stuff? Or like just generally gamers?
I think there are things for... I don't want to be wrong about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it then.
I don't want to be wrong about it.
That looks box fresh for Jimmy. I'll say that much. That's a box fresh pad.
He ain't messing around.
Nah.
So,
first
gun round.
Let's see.
Double door smoke deployed by Shui. Lower B push from Decent. You'd be very aware of this. One of the most common maneuvers on the CT side of Dust2. xertioN, no strangers to that bout. We'll find the headshot. Opening frag is a convincing one, and damage done to No Way as well. So, what's the response from the CT side? There has to be some sort of push. You need to take some territory, get some information, work out what you're up against. You can't just sit in a 2-2 setup. It looks like they might consider pushing in towards the B tunnels, but we'll see what they've got because it's essentially a gamble stack at this stage. And they are going to start pushing up a B. Okay, they know what they're doing. We got this.
It's solid. I mean, by putting so many resources here, you're going to have to push for something.
You have to do this. In Dust2, you can't just sit back and rest your
it's
laurels.
perfectly timed, you know. xertioN's just dipped away. The bomb's outside, and oh no, they just called it clear and went back. Okay, so might have something to do with that mid-util as well, trying to react to that. They're still, like, leaning B. Flash to get across, so they are, oh no, they've absolutely completely vacated the B bomb site. Misinformation. Yeah. I thought it could have gone both ways.
Understanding the tendencies of Dust2, they've just read it very well. They do probe in towards the tunnels, get no information as stated, and now it's down to Brolan looking to take everyone down with. The round's already over. It's just whether Brolan can take everyone down with him. He is behind enemy lines, a secret agent of sorts. Torture will be dropped, but here comes Brolan. He does get tagged by the scout. Vinny should be able to finish him off, but as mentioned, the round is done. And they'll hold on to the rifles at least.
Yeah, two AK-47 is going to be very valuable into the next round. No stress about the MP9s and FAMAS, so it's worked out all right for Imperial. They'll make the best of a bad situation.
Still what you're saying, Phantom or Vandal? If you had to choose, gun to your head, as it were.
Are we talking about like the CS equivalent, or
just whatever that's however you interpret it?
In game, or if I were to be at a range?
A simple question, but yes, just Vandal. In general, what do you prefer?
Okay.
Choose one.
Yeah, I chose one.
What did you choose?
Vandal, AK.
Okay, sorry for shouting. Sorry for shouting.
Oh, they're showing off their skins. It's a cool flex.
What is it, just a skin on the laptop?
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand. Did they open that?
It's a Mac 10 Heat with some Reason stickers on it.
Okay, so it's actually just flexing this.
Yeah, Reason Hollows, I think.
Okay, nice.
You ever played for Reason Gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah.
Well.
I honestly, that was the dream org for me when I was trying to compete. Reason was the top of the tower. Never happened.
Mismanaged in a way.
I got knocked out at LAN by Reason.
In Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was cool.
I-Series?
Otherwise, it would have been you, probably, yeah. I-Series, exactly, actually, and an Epic LAN.
Nice.
I got second place in an I-Series with Reason.
Woo!
And
what was your lineup?
I don't remember.
Must have been British players, though.
It was yeah, it was 100%. It was a British lineup. I remember I was kind of like standing in for them just for the event, and it's been newly acquired information that the other team was able to hear the casters say my position on Inferno when I was soloing B site and where I was in B site, and I got hard pre-fired.
No way.
Yeah,
okay.
Newly acquired information.
That just seems unfair.
And that's how we lost the finals.
You hate to see that.
You really do.
Oh, the Vanguard smoke still exists. It's still used.
Yeah, it makes more sense now because you've got that new box that actually does peak up. I'm surprised we haven't seen it before.
Yeah, I mean, you may put 2 and 2 together in that respect. They are into the A site. Nice trades out. Shui goes down, but Jimmy's there onto No Way. Phelps spotted out by that long presence. He's considering his options.
Oh,
it's
touchdown.
Right on the money from Jimmy. Lovely work. Ooh, and the nade back nearly found him. That might have incited us retake. Vinny with a kit.
They still fancy it. The money's completely busted. I don't think this is the shout. This is not the maneuver. I'd love to be proven wrong here, but Vinny, he's dropped, and good try from Decent. No one's denying that, but ultimately a very convincing round for MOUZ. He said, nice round, let's go. Keep it up. I talked over it. Apologies.
No, but we know. We got it. We got the gist of it.
Nice nade.
Bonk.
Here we go then. Full eco, I'm afraid.
Oh, sweet.
Our favorite.
Yeah, I love those.
This will be double digits, however, for MOUZ. Comfortable position. And we've got a big 5-man spray down available. Nice work from Try to at least jump around the corner and avert the cross there, make it more challenging. He only gets 2. Round is done, but they can save an AK. Oh, that
Can
plan as
they
well.
see the chat? Steel was in MTW at
Yes, he
Insomnia
was.
46 with
That's
Huds
true.
G,
That's
MX,
true.
Rattlesnake, and RDL.
I believe we lost to Very Games. That was one of Kenny S's first events, and we
what
lost
was
them
the
in the
roster
finals.
then? Very Games, Kenny
It would have
S?
been RPK, Existence,
NBK?
NBK,
yes.
Kenny S, and Shock.
Regnam.
It's
Would
actually
probably
kinda-
be
I
in
think
there.
this was after Regnam.
After Regnam?
I think
Okay.
it was just after Regnam.
Okay.
Reg.
Yeah, I lost pretty much every grand final I ever played in to Very Games. About
Yeah.
10 times.
You know,
Never beat them.
Oh, so you were kind of liquid to their Astralis.
Yeah, literally. Like every time it'd be the final, would I already know I've lost.
Right. But you get to the semi, you're convincingly better than everyone beneath you.
Exactly. But then
Couldn't
just,
touch them.
yeah, never got close.
Not even close.
I took a map off them once, I think.
Wow.
Always
what do you
was-
mean you think? You definitely know. You
I
must
took a map
you know
off
the
them
map.
once.
Yeah, right.
I took a map off them once, but
Right.
yeah, they always just dunked on us.
What does that do to the psychology where you're so clearly you are competitive, you're at the top of the competitive pyramid,
Yeah.
but to know that there is someone just who's doing it better than you. I
It
imagine
hurt
that-
because
yeah.
at that point there was no salaries or anything. We were just playing for the love of the game.
And, yeah.
And when you're losing every grand final and you've got nothing to show for it, it wasn't a great feeling.
No, I understand.
But still, fond memories of a
Yeah.
different time, a happier time, a simpler time.
A simpler time indeed.
What have we got here? Tactical timeout?
That's right. We've gone from tech to tac to tech to tac to eco, and now here we find ourselves at
Tac-tac-toe.
the 18th round of play.
Yeah, Imperial going to try.
It's taken us 51 minutes to play 17 rounds.
It's been a long old game. It's been one of the longer ones. It's not been one of the best either, but it's been a game.
Speaking of, yeah, how is that Fnatic M80 game going? That's probably
That's
pretty good.
the
it's
banger
still
right now.
going.
That's
That looks
actually
so sick.
That looks like so much fun.
Oh well.
Playing with all your friends, having a good game. And we're just
Hey,
we're here.
How'd that go last night?
It didn't go well. We queued against a cheater at 4 a.m.
why did we do that?
Don't
we
know.
had we played some Uno, we played some ping pong. It
Yeah.
was all going great.
Everything was good.
Camaraderie was there.
And then, should we play a
Just
matchmaker?
before bed, you have to
let's,
play
yeah,
against-
let's get nice and mad before bed. Yeah.
The Premier system doing its thing. Every game you queue up, it's going to be a nice.
But
little
it's
cheat up.
it's not. I prefer to be spun on. I'd prefer you're just
he was
really
whacking as well.
blatantly.
Really full
But if
blatant,
you're,
yeah.
if you're walling and like trash talking and pretending you're good,
He can't stand it. And Phelps, he can hear all the players around
Oh my
him. The
God,
double
the lineup.
agent appears from the smoke, gets the double kill, gives him the man advantage as well.
Oi.
Great round, solid hold. Sitting in the smoke pays dividends there, and it will be Imperial keeping the head above water. 10-8. Money's still decent for MOUZ, but that's a convincing win. B bomb side, very difficult to penetrate these days with all the utility available.
I've got a question for me from Lou Loach in chat. Says, Machine, have you ever thought about narrating audiobooks like Audible? I think you'd be great. I haven't, but I would. I'd be down. I used to fall asleep to audiobooks as a kid.
I still do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring them back. I actually dug up the original, like the Winnie the Pooh tapes I used to fall asleep to.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Christopher Robin. Lovely narration.
That smoke is an abomination.
Yep, and it's resulted in an opening
How's
kill. Try's
that?
having a bad one. He's having a real mare, isn't he?
How, you've given him somehow a one-way in CS2, which technically isn't possible, but there it is. Gets himself a freebie. Smokes down towards middle. Those crisscross smokes I discussed before. Disallow vision for Decent on the other side. And he's feeling the pressure. Still plenty of time in this round as well. Bomb currently outside the B tunnels. Decent trying to fend them off. What's the next move here? Brolan, normally found lurking around the map. And we've talked about it before, that desperate need for information on the CT side. When it goes quiet, someone needs to step up and get some territory under your belt. They've timed it well, Josh.
A desperate need of control over anything else. If it's a mid to B split here, they lose automatically. So taking control of this tunnels area it allows them to know that it's going to be an A hit. Receiving end of this, Phelps does have an op.
Oh
He
my
is posted
God.
on long right now.
So much opportunity for Vinny if he catches this timing just right. He's got Decent behind him. Good nade damage. No
Hello.
way, hits a banger, and it's falling into place. Phelps on the AWP hits a shot.
Damn.
And it just completely fades away, fades to black for MOUZ.
Dude, that was a 5-on-4 advantage. They get no follow-up damage whatsoever.
That was like a millisecond perfect timing on that
Yeah.
flank as well.
Yeah.
Pushing through tunnels exactly on that timing. have to feel that MOUZ maybe was a little bit too slow on their approach to that A site hit.
I think they just overcooked it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, this could have just grouped up and gone together. They've got like lurks going on. They've lost control of B entirely. Like, if you're going to have a lurker, presumably have them in the tunnels watching for that specific play. That is a nightmare round. After a free kill at the start, a missed smoke essentially towards the long doors. You get an opener, and then you do nothing with it. That is a disappointing outcome for MOUZ. That one hurts.
Yeah, it does. The birthday boy Jimmy as well, just yesterday.
He's 18 now,
18
right?
today.
Okay,
Yesterday.
that's awesome.
18
Wow.
yesterday.
Yep. Already a stone cold killer.
Yeah, he's a man now.
Imagine that.
That's
Like,
what
these
happens.
players like Donk and like Jimmy, for example, like they're still like children essentially.
Yep.
Imagine when they like actually become adults and evolve and understand the game. Like, it's gonna be a scary prospect to see how far they can go. Roland used to be a young star himself.
Yep.
Back in the Fnatic days, known for his Krieg mainly.
That's true. He did have a peak during the Krieg. He
Yeah, that's where he really was popping off.
was masterful of utilizing that slight blip on the radar in Counter-Strike.
But this is a full eco around the saved AK, so he's going to have to do all the heavy lifting here and the utility deployment. They've got a Molotov, but I guess the best you can really do with it is throw it on the site. You might want to just give that util to your teammates.
True. Like, just have them bait. All
Yeah,
of
the
them.
cannon
Just
fodder,
run
send them in.
boost, anything to pull crosshairs away and hope.
I'd say, yeah, dump the utility on
Do
someone
that
else.
little run boost. Send one of the
There we
Glocks
go.
in.
Give it to someone else.
Yeah.
There it is.
One of the Glocks gets run boosted in. Molly,
That's a good idea.
landing sight or
I like
ramp.
that.
You can swing out and get the kills.
They're waiting for any utility. Where are the nades? Josh has called it perfectly.
Let's go.
He's calling a blinder.
And it takes them so long to set these plays up. Just go.
And it doesn't really achieve anything. Try, actually, this would be great for Try. Now is the perfect time for him to get a couple of these kills. His teammates say, good job, nice.
They're doing well.
Oh,
There you
no!
go.
Or instead, Brolin with the only rifle gets the
Horn two.
opening, gets a double spray down, and they might actually win this round. They probably will. Vinny and Try left alone on the retake. This is all on Vinny.
No way.
Vinny has to hit multiple bodies. Brolin is alive, and that is a problem. Try nails the shot. It
didn't
is
love
only
that.
Brolin. It's only Brolin.
Quick
Yes.
reposition
8
from
bullets.
Vinny.
8 bullets. 2 to find. Low HP on Vinny's being so loud about this.
Doesn't have the angle.
Finds him. Has to reload. Running out of time. Oh, the ace denied. Try. That's an impactful round. We just said it. How important it would be to get him online at the tail end of regulation. He saves them from very, very awkward scenes if they lost that one.
Good decision as well to pick up the M4. Close the gap. Nail the kill. A scary situation, but they do tie things up once again. It goes 10-10. Massive
Considering
recovery.
how well Brolin was playing that entire situation, moving up CAD, getting those opening kills, being able to even take out Vinny towards the end there to put it into 1v1, jumping up there, trying to catch the angle. I don't know if that was the right play.
Yeah.
Even if their op was in play there.
Yeah, I guess it's such a difficult position. You know you're low HP, where you had like 30 points of health. They know exactly where he is. He gets that opener once again. He gets 4 kills in total. It definitely damages their economy going forward, but God, you were so damn close here. You got those dinks on Vinny as well. It looked like it was a done deal with this kill. You're right, jumping up maybe, like you had, what, 7 seconds left on the bomb? If you just hit behind the box and really make him work for it, you're probably going to win by virtue of no defuse available.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Listen to me. I know exactly how to win the game.
And that's all we get.
Oh, just a little tease.
That's all we get. I like it.
Ooh, I like it a lot. I know exactly how to win the game. Okay. Show me.
Brolan's been owning them along and continues to do so.
What a beast.
He's done that 3 rounds in a row now. Opening pick through smoke. Unbelievable. Is it enough, though? They've struggled in these 5-on-4s. They've been overcooking it time and time again. Molotov to flush out. Decent, doesn't take a tick of damage, so he can hold his position for now. We're going into a B execution by the looks of things here. Do we have smokes for windows and doors? Just one, so it'll be for the doors, I'd imagine. Could do the lurk smoke as well, I suppose. There's one down currently. Might just be a straight-up contact play and pray the orb's not there. Let's just smoke the doors. Yeah, okay.
And then go. Okay, no way. What have you got for us? This better be good. Oh, it lined up for him. Just the one. It was Vinny. Do excuse me.
Good patience from Chewy. Doesn't need to go. The site's free.
Oh my God.
Does he get cleared though?
Oh God, maybe a little bit too patient. Focus on that long flank.
Still, look at the rest of them.
Okay, they're fine. Yeah, good point. It's okay.
Like, it would have been much more scary if that suddenly freed them up towards Surge CT, but they're NT spawn.
Their economy is so brittle from that Glock round where they lost 4 players. I think this is the only call you can make.
That's a good point. Otherwise, it could just start becoming a bit of a snowball avalanche situation at the real tail end of regulation.
So going to try and lock them in here.
But you can save at bricks. I mean, so Jimmy's going to have to leave, but the rest can... Actually, the plant's quite close. I don't know if you can save bricks when it's planted on double stack.
I think it has to be the back of the bomb site, yeah.
They are.
He's dead.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
Expensive. Not an ideal finish, but we'll take the round.
Making the best out of a bad situation as well for Imperial. Be happy with that, taking a couple of extra, forcing a couple of rebuys, and the money is not pretty for MOUZ.
No, you only get $3,500 for the explosion victory. So with 4 players going down, that makes things a little bit tighter. They might have to make some concessions here. Maybe the Galils come through. There they are. Galil for Jimmy. xertioN, same story. As we get into the final couple of... How many minutes we must have broken an hour by now.
Yes, sir. Just, in fact, bang on.
Literally just did? Okay.
60 minutes, 30 seconds.
Nice internal clock.
Yeah. I actually got a good one for some reason. I don't know why. I can always nail it. I go, what's the time? I can always work out the time pretty much exactly.
I'm the opposite. Like, what time do you think it is right now?
Now I've said it, I've realized I actually don't have much of a handle on the situation right now. I would guess it's like...
Game starts 7:30, maybe 7:45. So.
Oh, I was going to say like 5:30, so I'm well off already.
Okay. You are off.
I would say, yeah, I guess let's go for 8:55. 8:57!
Actually, not bad.
Oh,
not bad.
come on now, live demonstration.
Clocks. Yeah, he's done it. He's pulled it off.
Oh my, okay. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Always seem to nail that. All right, will they nail this round though? Back into the action.
The excitement takes a dive as they do. It's going to be decent, comfortable. Takes down the tunnels player.
Okay, well, this round is looking done. This is bad news, actually. You got an eco up next. Loss bonus will be at, oh dear, $1,900. So Torji has to save. They're going to have anything to do in the next round. He has to save his AK-47 and try again. But, oh, you don't see that every day.
Oh, the rocking bomb.
That's kind of interesting.
That's
I suppose.
It's really common.
Yeah. It is, actually.
Watching that C4 slowly rocking.
Welcome to the Rocking Bomb Podcast.
They've got a double orb set up now on the CT side, just to note.
That wouldn't be a bad name of a podcast.
Yeah,
Yo, they've actually got the Royal Flush. You know what the Royal Flush is, Josh?
You're about to tell me.
3 AK-47s on the CT side and double orb. That's a Royal Flush.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, wouldn't that be a full house?
Yeah, maybe. Another term I've coined. I've gone Royal Flush.
He's the term guy, by the way.
Yeah. Kind of my thing. Coming up with all these elaborate, fun names for everyone to use. This one's the Royal Flush.
I feel like a Royal Flush would be, or I guess a straight flush would be the Glock, a Deeg, a Mac 10, an AK, and an AUG.
Yeah,
okay. I see you.
Yeah,
right?
that's nice. I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
good.
A little straight.
Keep that in the maybe, pal. Not going to be using that myself necessarily. But I like it. I do like what you've done there.
Yeah,
You're embracing it.
It's also probably never going to happen, but yeah.
This is rough. They're going to post map point first. Imperial, that is. They don't save the AK. They save nothing.
Jeez.
That's tough.
And
who was the one quoted saying, hey, I have an idea of how we can win the game?
I believe it was a MOUZ member. I didn't sound Brazilian.
Well, doesn't sound like they really are in that position right now.
No, certainly not. If anything, they're going to go, what, 2,400 into the next round, so they'll have a buy but no orb. Could be a problem against a double orb setup, if you don't mind me saying. We'll see, though. AKs, if they can hold on to these 3 AKs and double orbs, I think it's GG. I don't think they'll be able to win the next round. You don't need to get these kills, Feltz. Think about the AK. Think about the Royal Flush. We need it. The team wants it. And it looks like we might be converting it as well. Don't let anyone go down. And he's going to keep hold of it. It's beautiful. It's exactly what they needed. And it will be Imperial posting map point first. MOUZ not looking their best here at Pro League. Dropped a map to Rooster as well. And now finding themselves down in the dumps here on Dust2.
Don't worry, though.
Okay.
They know exactly how to win this game.
It's going to be so, against a double orb, it's going to be so rough. You can leave 2 M4s and spawn now as well, if it's CT side. Did they do that, Alex? Can you go check CT spawn for me?
Yes, indeed.
See if they had the foresight to drop 2 M4s and spawn to think, well, if we need to retake a bomb site, let's not have the orbs. Please do it, please do it.
Nothing.
They didn't do it? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, they have got cash as well.
That's
like
crazy.
Loads of cash. How funny. Not even extra nades.
Drop the M4s, lads.
Oh, wait,
Top tip.
a singular HE.
Top tip. If you're in this position, drop some M4s.
Yeah, and your extra flashes, whatever you got. Okay, well, that's a little bit of an oopsie. It will limit some of their retake possibilities. Let's see if it's required. Let's see if they can actually access a site. The bomb, what's disconcerting me is that you've got 3 players towards short, but the bomb is detached from everyone. It's way down holding a long push. So
it's okay. Of all the people that could be long, at least it's Brawlin, the one that's been opening up the rounds like a,
he can push.
tin can, but
he's going to push.
Yeah, these B pushes from Imperial have been great this game. It's been getting them so much information value.
Oh, now then.
Awkward for MOUZ. Could we really see Imperial take the first map? They picked it for a reason, but Torji.
That was clean.
Clean headshot indeed. The orb retreats.
I think
If only there was an M4 to use instead. Goes run down, jump down.
Oh, he's alive through the smoke.
Oh,
they've done it.
Oh my God, they're turning it around.
How? Oh, Zach's hating it. He knows that was the GG moment. That was a done deal.
He knows. It's like Rooster all over again.
Oh,
a huge advantage, match point, or
Sign, seal, delivered, everything.
Everything was done.
Turns it on. Brolin hits a heady.
They can still win the round. Let's not forget that. Let's see if they can retake it. Going for broke now. The retake initiated, and Brolin dominating the battlefield. Decent. A chance squandered. The GG moment will not be delivered. We're going to overtime, baby. This game deserves it. Let's go the distance. We've been here for an hour already, and it's a valiant effort. Can't take that away from him, but Josh, they squandered that, right? It's all...
That was that GG turned into a GH right there because...
Oh, man.
Yeah, you should be converting those, and you were talking about Brawlin. He was the guy that was couriering over that bomb over from long, all the way up catwalk there, and this kill, and then this kill. Those were sealing the deal, and, you know, still in a pretty decent position to be able to convert that on the side of Imperial, but MOUZ just didn't want to go out then.
Man, that's rough. That's going to be one of those demoralizing rounds. It was in the palm of your hand, and now you've got nothing. It's a full reset, and we've got 5 men. We just rush and B. You don't see many of these, ladies and gentlemen. Shui, tip of the spear, looking to crack things open. Finds the initial headshot, but it's a double kill. Looking for the triple, can't convert. Smoke down towards the doors, and you can see the panic. Double smoke now from the T side. They still are not sure whether it's clear.
Come on, 2 IGLs next to me. You've got to appreciate first round of OT are just a straight B rush call.
That was good. They didn't even use a door smoke from over the wall to telegraph the play. It kept all the CTs kind of like peeking into middle. See if they can get a kill up on catwalk.
Okay, well, they've reset the smoke towards the double doors. That's 20 seconds of hell. Imperial will have to sit through now. Means
on the
option.
tunnel guy.
Okay, no way. Good attempt. The orb's going to land. Not unless Jimmy nails it first, though. What a round that is. The B rush in all senses of the word. All 5 players through the tightest choke point on the map, and they come out on top.
Yeah, just unbelievable. This has happened twice where MOUZ have been on the ropes against an underdog. The underdog has had the opportunity to take the map or take the series in Rooster's case, and both times 2v5s. Both times it was xertioN yesterday, and this time it was a combination of the 2 of them, Brolin and Torji, that turned it around, forced the overtime, and then you rush B! And then, just to make them think about it, linger in their juices. It's the only time out. You call it straight off it. Just let them think about it. Let them stew in it.
The important thing that you highlighted there was that it's been done in these like 2 versus 5 situations. So you can see on the side of MOUZ, they have the individuals that can close out these rounds. You have big impact fraggers. You have like all the pieces to make this work, and you can see the heights that they're able to get to. It's just a matter of being able to deliver that as a team consistently. That is non-existent for them at the moment.
Well, this series is certainly heating up now. Torji stands in the flames, hot under the collar, down at 16 HP, was hoping he'd be able to find the opening kill. They've been finding plenty of them towards long. This time it's not converted. Brolin, though, has been a real nuisance for Imperial. Surely not enough spam for the smoke. Close, no cigar this time.
xertioN goes down.
Yeah, caught through the mid-short side.
Yep.
Okay, it's looking clean. Imperial, you've got to convert this now. 5 on 3, Torji low. Should be nothing to report here for MOUZ. What can they come up with? Jimmy, hoping he catches. Doesn't quite reach. It doesn't quite reach. It's a nice idea. It's so close.
Well, awkward now for the CT AWPer. Not really. Actually tried, just braves the flames afterwards. Takes the shot wide and, yeah, falls into place for a nice 13th response. Just Jimmy and Torji in middle.
How's the B stream going? They're in like triple overtime?
Yeah, it looks like it's probably one of the
M80
best
and
games
Fnatic.
of the tournament. Man.
Yeah. It's kind of insane. And it looks like they're about to tie things up in 2020 as well. They're going to run it back.
20, another one. Another one.
They're going to run it right back.
I'd love in the next round somehow to be able to manifest some sort of like fast A split for MOUZ or some fast mid to B with a fake towards a long or something. Just do something quick again. Just something together.
Well, this one's not going to work out. No real reason to save. Get it over with. Very clean from Imperial. Can't poke many holes in that one as they dominate that long position once again. And it will be a tied game, 13-13. One more round to go for MOUZ here.
Luminosity default. I would like to
Okay, they're a bit of an insight there. Luminosity default.
Luminosity. Really?
Against Imperial, yeah. This is a taste of their own medicine. Let's see what they've got in store for us. What does that mean? It's going to be Torgy, AWP this time, boosted.
2 lower B, boost up to clear that catwalk area.
Yep.
Potentially. I just want to see MOUZ make a decision of how to end the round at some point before 40 seconds and do it early enough that they don't get flanked by Imperial or Imperial closes the gap, pushes tunnels, stuff like that. Not seeing any of that at the moment. Okay, slow spread default. They steal that mid ground. Gonna steal short as well.
Well, quiet for now. Lurk smoke from Jimmy. Keeps him interested towards B. He's actually going to peel away. Back towards T spawn. You can see they're very inquisitive on the CT side. They can't push while that smoke's down. Buys them 20 seconds to coordinate themselves to what looks to be an A attack. A split is what Josh wanted. He wanted some pace behind it, admittedly.
I want pace.
Yeah, we're not going to get that, but we are going to see 3 players towards long. And no, this boost is so strong. In this particular round, you're never checking this. Not in a million years.
Is there a pop flash behind it? No, just a contact.
He gets at least 1 here. Maybe, I think he's traded, but at least 1. Not even that. Okay, he fumbles it a bit.
Yeah, a bit of a mess from him. Not going to be too happy about that. So Shui's the...
he goes spawn.
The trap card. He jumps to CT, a loud break of the legs.
Why?
Didn't necessarily work out, and it's going to be 2-1 Imperial.
Yep, just like that. Comfortable. And just like that, a 14-13 scoreline. 2 rounds on the tail end of that for the CT side. We'll swap sides quick. Get back into this. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, it's a close game, but I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like it's got much...
I feel like there's a lot of questionable decision-making. Like, you have 3 players going up that long area. The CTs are worried about this. They can't play in that site. They can't play anywhere along that Gandalf line because they're scared of that flank possibly coming into play.
That's another 5-on-4 advantage given away as well. MOUZ switch over to the CT side. Incendiary to dissuade Vinny from the peak. And we do have a potential B play once again here. It's going to be try. AWP towards the tunnel. Smoke will be deployed, but he's playing in front of him. Fearless, and he still wants more. Surely he falls back now, bumping into each other. Oh, it was ambitious, to say the very least. And it cost them a member off the roster. We go down to the 5-on-4. Nice attempt, nice bravery, I suppose. And for now, opening kill for MOUZ. Still plenty of time to make this one work. MOUZ have given up a lot of 4-on-5s today. Mids to be smoke could be deployed here. Who's the one to defend is Brolan, who's looking very sharp right now.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, nice nade.
Would have been perfect damage if anyone was there.
Oh, he's got
a second one.
Let's go.
I think he's saving this one to break the smoke on any contact that Brolan makes from those B doors.
There it is.
Get that crossfire in play.
It is a little short, a little problematic. Bombs loose in B round.
Oh, there he is!
Jimmy activates. An opportunity for Phelps to come up clutch, though. This is not over. This round is not done.
No way.
How has he pulled that double transfer off? And hang on a second, Jimmy hiding out at the back of the site. He's completely hidden. Phelps has a good understanding of where he could be.
He's coming out.
Yeah. Checks it. Oh, Jimmy can do it.
So good.
He's an absolute beast, but so is Phelps. Takes the kill. Torgy closing the gap.
Can you find a rifle here? Phelps is so low.
Oh, he doesn't need a rifle. He'll do it with a
5-7
pistol.
will do nicely.
That's better.
Yeah, run and gun with this
7
baby.
bullets, Phelps. 7 bullets. You better be precise on this. If you do choose to commit to a spray, it's awkward. 28 frags versus 20.
He's delaying it to suggest he's coming tunnels, but now spotted, loses the advantage.
Still has a molly and an aid.
He needs big box, it's over.
He's thinking about tunnels.
Yes,
For a second. And there we go, the perfect amount of bullets. Phelps comes up clutch in the 1v2. Jimmy's heroics, all for naught.
So he wasn't spotted there then?
I guess
Yeah,
not.
because he was glancing tons. Yeah, I suppose it was probably maybe a step. So let's see how this one went down. They exchange in mid. Phelps is doing a lot of work out mid. We don't need to get to see it from Jimmy's POV. You'll have to assume it was cool.
Oh man, what a round. Back and forth we go. Opening pick for MOUZ once again. They cannot convert the advantage. There will be Imperial now at map point. Dust2 looking likely to be there. There's 2 opportunities to close this one out. Should be a done deal. Should being the operative word though. Torji back on the AWP. M4's otherwise, and we'll see what Imperial got up their sleeve. Oh, not all 5. 4 players towards middle for now. Molotov is short. Torji will be patrolling that area with the AWP, and we've got Decent watching for those flanks. Those elusive flanks and those elusive nades. Max
60.
damage.
Yoink. And see you later, Torji. Never going to let that one go. Phelps just dry swinging into the AWP angle.
Well, I like this push from xertioN. That would be ideal timing, but see if he commits to it.
You never know, do you?
It's so risky. You're looking at map point through a smoke. Do you want to actually commit through that? Right now, he doesn't want to.
Still a little uncomfortable for A.
Bear in mind, another 5-on-4 for MOUZ.
Yeah.
They are not closing these ones out.
Yeah, but 2v5s.
They're still in a really good position, like physically though. Shui has that molly still. He could pop that down on that Gandalf angle. 40 seconds left is all that remains here.
Well, they've missed the avant-garde smokes. That second one hasn't plopped where they wanted it to go. That's actually an issue.
Oh, jumping into, maybe they wanted to drop CT, but he was ready for it. Perfectly tends to it. An aggressive drop from nowhere, and now just a 2-man discrepancy that should be insurmountable. A well-placed grenade.
Beautiful.
Bang! Right on the money.
2 nades to take him out.
Bold out.
That's what you're up to. Okay, it's fine. It's all under control. 10 seconds, even if he gets his kill, doesn't make a difference. MOUZ looking to tie things up once again and take us into double overtime. Are they still going on the B stream?
Still going. We might be matching them, but 21-22, still the first map of the M80 Fnatic series is underway. Be sure to check that out over on the B stream, being brought to you by our American compatriots.
Yeah, I think that's Darth Mike and Exner.
Exner,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was Exner or Warner. I didn't know how to say it.
No, yeah, I've been calling him Xena as well, but it's Crossner.
Crossner.
Oh no, sorry, Exner. That's what I actually have been doing. I've been calling him Crossner. It's Exner.
Exner.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
okay.
Those 2 guys are probably having the time of their life over there, cheering for the M80 boys up against Fnatic. Obviously, no bias casting or anything. But
No.
No bias.
No.
Never bias.
No. Well, I tell you what I'm biased for. I'm biased for good, competitive Counter-Strike. And,
Love
well,
that.
Doesn't get much more competitive than overtime.
No, definitely not.
Well, MOUZ have been doing really well on their CT side in general, except for some of these clutch round situations. Imperial, honestly, I don't know. Like, for that last round, the only time he got to play the game was when he was scaling across the site. He tanked 2 nades at different points in the round, basically. The first one took him to 44.
Yeah, right.
That's just kind of sad way to go out, but a long pop here.
Okay.
The smoke and a pop to come follow suit.
Ooh, xertioN's being tested, but so comfortable, so telegraphed. Flashes, and he nearly takes another.
He still fancies. I'd
Not
say get in the
gonna
pit.
5-7,
Yeah, let's
yeah.
get the hell out. What's he up to? No, bro!
Oh no, just a
doesn't
second
make
guess.
any sense. Oh, they've lost the map, I think, on that.
This is when they fall apart.
How? What's
Unless
the
Imperial overcook and play themselves right now.
Dude,
it looks like they're backing out. They want to go all the way back to B, but did they forget? Yummy's there.
Yeah, well then, for now,
What
he's over-rotating.
a blunder.
Yeah.
The reload on the lip of the pit. Why wouldn't you just get in there?
Yikes.
The safety of it. Then you've got a nice
And you're
angle.
reloaded. You're
Reloaded.
vulnerable.
What was the mind? Well, the thought
That's
process
the B
there.
player.
Ooh, that's a huge
gone.
pick. Wait, Jimmy's dead. Jimmy's
Jimmy's
dead.
dead.
GG.
Knives out.
Go B,
Charging
go B.
B.
Jimmy's dead.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Smoke on
This
the
looks
doors.
like it might spell trouble for MOUZ. This might spell Imperial a map up and a map away from the playoffs of Pro League. ESL Pro League, to be specific.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Still in
Torgy
it.
wants to disrupt, wants to flip the script, decent lowers, so it's just Phelps out here.
Breaking the smokes, mauling the tunnel.
Decent, you are necessary. He has window, has window.
Good flash.
Good flash indeed. Smoke's awkward, will force the fight. Uh-oh, I'm nervous. It's uncomfortable. Shui clearing the site. A messy spray, they've done it! 30 rounds is all it takes, but Imperial take up the first map of the series. And for MOUZ, back to the drawing board. It's gonna have to be better on Inferno. It has to be tighter than that.
Most played map in the last 3 months for Imperial, although 90% of those games are from South America. But maybe they're thinking there's a lot of information on them, right? It's a little bit of a curveball pick, and for MOUZ to get some extra reps on Inferno themselves potentially. So let's see how this pans out.
I'll tell you what, Steel doesn't have those sort of stats.
That's true.
He doesn't have that information.
There's a lot of things he doesn't have over me, Henry.
Well, I'm liking that. That set the scene quite nicely. And we do have an Imperial CT side here. We've got smokes, we've got Molotovs, we've got flashbangs, we've got it all really. Moto smoke being set up by Brolan as they get ready to attack the state bomb site. There are plenty of CTs ready and waiting here. It's a bit of a party towards middle, and it will be a couple of kills. Looking for the third. Decent doing a great job here, but Shui's going to take him down. I say that. The bomb's dropped. So sure, they have bomb site control, but now they need to go recover the C4 and make this round possible. Damn. This is a complicated one now for MOUZ. Smoke's still there. Plan will come through. Retake will begin. Trying to capitalize on the plant is actually taking place, and now xertioN thrust it into the clutch. He's done a great job so far. Cut it down to size. 1 versus 1 and a clean finish. Clean as you like, really, as MOUZ recovered the pistol. Got a bit dicey there when the bomb got dropped in towards middle.
Yeah, I think Shui was worried as well, but picked up nicely, cleaned up nicely. xertioN really is just the gem in the MOUZ crown. Most definitely looking like he's in MVP form if they do make a deep run. That's if. Obviously finding themselves a little tested today, down a map. Imperial taking the first in overtime. But still an advancement match. Playoffs, you know, within touching distance, a reverse sweep required of MOUZ.
Yeah. A lot of teams do like to force buy in the second round on the CT side, but not today.
Yeah, on Inferno, it's like one of the more justifiable second round forces.
Yeah, up there with like Nuke, I would say.
Yeah. Except I always feel like such a pillock calling a lobby crunch and there's 4 people holding for the lobby crunch, you know?
Yeah.
But then, of course, we get lobby crunch and there's only one of us there, you know? You just gotta
That's the way it goes.
Consider it. Consider it.
Okay, a bit of the tank set up towards the apartments. One, I don't think we'll be winning the round, but maybe you can get a couple of kills.
Uno. Thank God, I didn't know what came next. DOS.
Okay, hang on.
Interesting.
They'll go towards B. They can save. Is it 2 rifles they've picked up? No, MAC-10.
Take the AK, that's certainly a nice one. But also, you're not tempted in a little bit? I mean, retaking B is no fun for anyone. But if you catch one more... Late arrival coming in front of Shui on Banana, but yeah, they are starting to congregate towards CT, having a look.
And they only planted just now, and there's no more nades on MOUZ. If somehow Norway can find 1 kill here, maybe they entertain it, but they should at least play to contain them, try to get the kills on the exit so they can't save the guns on the way out, something along those lines.
That would be nice.
But MOUZ will retreat towards Banana.
Yeah, maybe Phelps is starting to maneuver to be there, but with only a USB, he's not going to be able to do too much, one would assume.
Has that bloody B-Stream game finished yet?
It's still going, actually.
I can't believe it.
It's still going. They've played over 50 rounds on the first map of that series. It's just, I mean, I'm seeing the player cams. It just looks like the players are just going, you know, a little bit crazy at this point. You're just losing your mind a little.
Oh, man.
It's the first map. It's going crazy. What are the kind of kill totals when you get this deep into it? People are rocking 45 frags. Jeez Louise. Afro's having a good game as well. Good to see after a bit of a dip in form for him. Speaking of dip in form, Try. He started off stronger here. 3-1. Gets the AWP in his hands for the first time.
Done pretty well there. So you're not going to take that MAC-10 over, but you farmed some cash with it. Save the AK. It's actually a pretty nice eco for Imperial, all things considered. Looking to post their first. Try. 3-1. AWP in hand, but a bullet to the face through the corner of the wall. Thankfully, no helmet. Goes down to 36 points of health here. That's going to be a sobering moment for him. They've got some decent B control. Nice smoke down. Another one to follow.
Jimmy with that.
Oh, no.
Are we the same person?
We might be.
Okay.
It's not very professional.
No, after you.
Jimmy now, walking towards the boiler. That's already all out.
That's what I was going for the I was... Oh. So that should have just been put down by his in-game leader. He was probably going to be a little miffed about that, but can all come out with a nice conversion of the third round here for MOUZ.
After you.
I was going to try and jump on. Try is the name of the AWPer for Imperial.
Well. 30 seconds here, boys. Advantage Imperial right now. We are going to go for an Abs pop, and we have got a rotation from Try. Second guessing it, though, and rightly so. Phelps gets key information, pushes out. No one's outside B. At this stage, you can guarantee it's an A attack. Try, nice position, good shots, and it looks like this setup is spot on, if you don't mind me saying.
I don't. It's fine.
Yanko, looks like a pretty nice read there from Imperial.
I mean, yeah, honestly, just a great read from Phelps. Reading that it's probably a fake, you know, that no one is coming B, that's really ballsy for him to walk through his own smoke. I mean, if there's a couple of players there for MOUZ, he dies, he's the sole defender. So
it's like a round-winning play. As we saw, Try was just about to leave the bomb site, right? They didn't have the information. He garners all that and essentially wins the round. Try is able to stay at the bomb site, get the initial kill, and take all the aggro for the defending crossfire.
That's where the experience kicks in.
Oh,
I like it. You already can tell a difference, Alex, compared to the Shroud's complexity game in the mid-rounding from MOUZ, right? Like, sure, he puts pressure on B so that Phelps has to fall back. Okay, Phelps makes a great play, but if he falls back to the site and Try goes as well, all of a sudden that Abs pop has a higher chance of succeeding.
Yeah, it makes sense. This is going to be tough, though. To try and break into A. It looks like they're going for like an Abs-centric focus on towards A. No way to receive them. This is a lot of early info, though. Look at this. Phelps is really
a little bit ambitious.
Danger.
Goodness gracious me.
You'll take that. I mean, just about.
Yeah, you're happy to be alive at this stage. Arguably, he should be dead. Nice awareness there from Torji. Gets the dink, but no further damage. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this first map of the series was Dust2. It went all the way to overtime. MOUZ squandering a lot of leads, a lot of 5-on-4s slipping away. And now finding themselves in a force buy. The Tech-9s are out, the Galils are here. They have one smoke remaining. A couple of cheeky flashes. How do they even get Try off this angle? It'd have to be some flash to dissuade him. The smoke's down towards Moto. The flash is delivered, and he'll hold a defensive line, but he's actually got full vision here.
Yeah, that's suboptimal. That's too comfortable. Just takes a nice freebie onto Brolan. It's lost its potency quite quickly for MOUZ, and the rest just falls into place. Jimmy's heard that, so gets a freebie. And goes down.
Yanko, any alarm bells for MOUZ, considering they dropped him out against Rooster? Lost this opener as well. Anything concerning here?
It's just uncanny for MOUZ.
In the Pro League studio as well.
Up until Dallas, they haven't lost a group stage game in 2024 up until Dallas. Jeez. So almost the whole season without losing one single game in groups. It was always playoffs or straight to semis. And okay, that was a one-off, but you know, here Pro League is where they do their best work. You guys said it, two-time defending champs back here, so we'll see. A little bit surprising with this Inferno pick, as I said. Now Imperial in a very good position. You can see the Glock eco, 2400 loss bonus, so next round isn't going to be amazing, and Imperial will have a lot of money in the bank unless they mess something up here. So that leaves the whole playbook open. Next round, they can do something aggressive on second mid. They can go down mid just straight. Open 4B, put some extra nades there, right? Like, for MOUZ, it's a little bit more difficult. Probably going to try and win a round just by default first before they go for some pace changer. And what a result it would be for Imperial. I mean, this is an advancement game. You win this, you're in the playoffs. Who's the best Brazilian team right now?
That is a great question.
I think Furia, just because their recent form. I thought Bedboom was looking very good for them.
Yeah.
They seem to be finding some overall chemistry, some synergy with the team.
You see, but Furia is a little bit skewed because they just get to be at some of these tournaments,
Yeah,
right?
that's fair.
While Imperial pretty much has to qualify for every single one just to get an opportunity to play and win some of the games.
Well, here's Vinny. Nice defensive smoke. Oh, it gets a little bit scary there. Jimmy hit some absolute bangers on Dust2. Now, this round looks like it's going to fizzle out. It's just a question as to whether he holds on to the AWP. I say that! Oh my god, what am I saying? It's torji hitting the 2 close-range shots to the AWP, and he's got the advantage. No Kevlar, sure, but he's got so much time to reposition here. He ain't going to that pit. He wants to go into the library.
He's going to have to hit another quick scope. Oh, torji, a revolting sequence! Just no Kev, no problem.
That's a full Glock eco.
Yeah, try losing his AWP. I thought, okay, you know, it's a bit awkward. It gets more than that awkward. It's terrible. Glocks up mid. This one, you miss your shot, you get run down, and then torji with quick scope demonstration, so rapid. Oh, he's using it like a shotgun.
That's an absolute gut punch. Zach knows it.
Should have taken a timeout here. I mean, that's an insane round of from torji first and foremost, but I feel like you need to take a timeout here. Just take a breather, right? Say shit happens, screw it, still only 2-3. We have a full buy. Decide what you want to do in the round. Maybe give a set call to your players so they don't dwell on what just happened and focus on the next round.
Oh, the next round is upon us. It is still a decent buy for Imperial, but it's going to be a full-on B execution. Nice call from Shuey here, trying to make them uncomfortable. Flashbang in response, regains the angle himself. Try, good grenade as well. Oh, won't do a ton of damage, unfortunately. Pushes them back some more. But the B execution looking likely still. We do have Jimmy the other side lurking. Got to be dropping some utility towards the A side of the map. I believe that goes towards the arch side.
I mean, this feels like a bit of an easy round for MOUZ because the setup is known for them, for the Imperial guys, and they're not doing anything to switch it up. It's just an op is still B.
Oh, Jimmy's going to try and be a bit of a nuisance. Stop the rotations as they're executing. Try and contain them. Oh, nice utility drop towards the back of the side as well. Stifling from the CTs. They've locked themselves out with smokes, Alex.
They've got no info. Like, just staring at smoke grenades. Hearing these footsteps, hearing the spams of the smokes. Does catch a perfect timing, Vinny. Catches Brolin as he tries to jump onto the fountain.
Shuey
Phelps onto Jimmy, catches the A-lurk, and now Vinny down. It's up to this. No scope from Try.
Good
down
job.
to Shuey. Rotation, missed shot from torji. Yeah, they're playing a dangerous game, but they do want to close that gap, and they're doing so quickly, trying to put pressure on that planter. Man advantage for them. Shuey's going to have to try and hit a tap or two. And he's had his chances. He's had a couple of opportunities and will be punished eventually.
Torji, though, the final boss.
Clutches on clutches, not this time. Run down by Phelps. And as you were saying, Yanko, if they can just compose themselves with the buy they had, Imperial can kind of just swat away the potential tilt.
Absolutely. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Jimmy on the lurk.
Yeah, he died early.
But you like that. You see that smoke from MOUZ. That's for the Opper, right? Like the smoke for pillar / dark.
Yeah.
So he was pretty much out of the play. They threw a defensive smoke because of the Molly new boxes. Just couldn't find the kills, MOUZ, on the entry, really. I think the try no scope as well was a big one. torji.
Dude, they recover the defeat against the Glocks, though. That's exactly what they needed after that sort of terrifying prospect. 5 Glocks, no Kevlar. You give that one up to bounce back in that sort of fashion. They'll be feeling good. Up against Glocks once again, though.
Careful, boy. I mean, try.
Yeah.
Fair play. I like that he isn't kind of playing scared after losing the AWP and losing that crazy 1v3 from torji.
While we're here, Alex, I've got a joke I think you might like. This is from a viewer. This is, why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Because the P is silent, yeah. Thank you very much for sending it in. Just having a bit of fun there,
No,
bit of comic
lovely.
relief.
It was good.
But didn't quite land.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Thank you to Carrie for that one.
It's not really the game to kind of guess the ending of the joke, is it? You're supposed to say, I don't know.
Yeah. I thought I've never heard that before. I liked it. But the P is silent. If you'd like to send in jokes, anything like that.
Let's do a joke segment.
Yeah, some Counter-Strike related jokes, perhaps. You can come up with some.
Counter-Strike related.
It's going to be EPL mailbag at efg.gg or exclamation mark mail in the chat to copy and paste it. Either way, it looks like we actually have got a bit of a cleaner round here. The MP9 should gobble up the last couple of players. And they're feeling it. recovering from that horror show round and actually finding the lead once again. We go 4-3. Lots of chibi-weebies this game. Lots of rubber chickens, teddy bears, finding Nemo characters, I think. I'm not even sure what that was.
Henry and Disney is not a good combination,
No.
is it? Yeah.
I do like
Nemo or something.
I like Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, that was a good one.
That?
Yeah.
I think it's coming back. I think they're doing a round 2.
Oh, might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well. Love me some Lilo and Stitch. You know what also doesn't get enough respect is Emperor's New Groove.
I played the game of that on PC. That was actually a banger game as well. Check it out.
I didn't know there was a game.
Yeah, really good. Disney games actually kind of go hard.
Back in the day, you used to get like full games in the cereal box. I used to get discs.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Actual video game.
Yeah, I think I got Tarzan in a cereal box.
Kind of sick.
Yeah, it actually was pretty good times back then.
Yeah, simpler times.
Not anymore, as we do see the mid-take.
Oh, that's good. That's lovely.
Stepping up, the double spray down. Another huge advantage. Perfectly placed smoke. Jimmy will have to wait. Oh, Willie, he doesn't seem to be respecting it. Flash goes over, and out he comes. Such an ambitious maneuver, though. There's no way they're going to shut things down. If that kill lands, he guarantees the round in general, but Torji steps up to the plate once again. 3 versus 1. Time and space to work with. Good damage inflicted towards Tribe. Bomb to be planted, but will be backstabbed here by Phelps. And they are looking good, Yanka. This team's stepping up. Imperial, they're nothing to be messed with, it seems.
Yeah, I think they have no reason to feel uncomfortable on Inferno, considering how many times they've played it. And sure, it's weaker opposition, but you just go through the motions, you go through the reps, you have different setups, you're playing against different styles, right? You have a lot of moves at that point. Why? Because you had to come up with new stuff because people are scouting you all the time. So I think for MOUZ, the problem has just been the economy. This whole half, they've had 1, maybe 2 really good buys, and one of them was the first gun round. The other one was after the eco win, and both haven't worked out.
Hello, Henry.
Brother.
Yes.
Is it still going on the beat stream? It can't be, can it?
Oh my gosh.
It can't still be on an Anubis?
It appears that Anubis is still being played, Henry G.
I can't believe it. Oh, this is another eco win for MOUZ as well, but looks things here. They're going to get him. He misses the shot. They're going to swarm him. He needs at least 2.
Oh, no way he gets more. It's just taken down.
It's rough. They've lost to the eco again. They've lost to the eco again.
4K from Shuet.
Not like this.
You're winning gun rounds consistently.
P250s and Kevlar.
You've been winning gun rounds.
No Kevlar, sorry.
No Kev. Just like that.
Maybe playing a little bit too aggressively, a little bit too committed. And it all comes crumbling down. Oh, that's rough. Just as they were getting to the swing of things. That's 2 rounds now, giving up the full ecos. Yikes. You don't see that too often, but when it happens, it hurts. Shui, okay, getting them through the smoke there. Delivers the goods. Oh, did he get the ace?
Yeah, he got the ace.
Okay, there you go. That's kind of insane. He's still not that happy about it, but...
That was the smoke from the T's, though, so why are... Right? At the start of the round, I think it was, but why are the CTs still wanting to fight
the hunger, the greed?
It's like they're on a half. But I understand you wanting to be aggressive sometimes against the pistols, not let them get in your face, sure, but it's more about figuring out what their plan is. If that's where they're focusing on with 4 or 5 guys, you don't want to fight them with just 2 players.
They're about to go 30 for 30. On the beach. I know you guys can watch that at home. It's fair enough. I'm just kind of
we're watching
voicing my own concern. This is kind of crazy. They're going for the world record, I think.
It was something. I think the record's 34-30, so we're on track.
We're close to it now. Might as well keep it going. On the second map here, we had an overtime in the first as well. But Imperial, honestly, they should be well and truly in the lead here. They still have a 5-4 advantage. Phelps, you're dead. You're devil dead, as it's got double kill.
Wow, okay.
Bersertion, okay, this is getting rough now for Imperial. These rounds slipping out of their grasp. Is that all she wrote for round number 10?
Problem.
The smoke sucks. Okay, that's fine.
No problem.
Oh, that's a save.
Is there a problem for Slacks in the 1v2? Crimson Body on the defense. Bomb lost on that B-bomb site.
Okay, got a good joke here for you, Alex.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of the new CS2 map called CS Biscuits?
No, I haven't.
It's T-sided.
Actually,
come on now, that's not bad.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Thank you for Ritus, not sure what your name is, but I appreciate that. That's the best one so far. You're in first place.
Yeah, first place.
I am going to give out some sort of award for the best one.
Yeah, best CS-related joke does deserve something.
Okay. Why did the bicycle fall over?
Tell me why.
Because it was too tired. As in, it's got two tires. There you go. Not Counter-Strike related, though. You're not going to be
There's a bicycle on Inferno.
True.
Read it.
What is the most dangerous gate at an airport?
I don't know.
C4.
Bloody
right?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'll give you that one.
Can't use that in many situations, but it's fine for here, I suppose.
And I'll give it a Counter-Strike moment as well. It's got a kind of slight C4 relation.
Okay, this is quite good, actually. This is creative. Alex, is your phone number 735-5608? Say no.
No.
Why? Because you are the bomb, wink face.
Hey, oh, a little shut-up line. Okay, that would work.
That's quite good. That's second place.
Yeah, second place.
Lovely stuff. Really nice. Thank you, guys. More of that to come, but for now, we do have the boosted AWP, the fallen boost they call this one. Doesn't actually work out whatsoever. And we go into an early 5-on-4. We'll try very low indeed. I don't think they'll be dishing out equal punishment with the full eco here.
Because the Fallen wasn't there.
That's true.
It only works if he does it.
It is kind of hype when he pulls it off.
I mean, it is definitely a feather to your cap when you have a play or a position named after you, for sure. The Fallen boost.
What would be the machine?
Good question. I don't think there is anything right now.
No, come on.
I did get 3K coming out long in our 10-mans last night.
Okay.
What else did I do?
So Mac had his grenades in his
I'll
hands?
tell you what it is. If I get the best Jag spawn on Ancient T-side, like, and they're missing their lane util, I can get. As long as my teammates are molly and jump up, I'm usually good for some space and some frags.
So that's the machine.
That's the machine. Yeah, if you do the machine, it's just taking early Jag control. It's not really a thing, is it? Yeah.
He's doing the machine. He's going towards Jag.
He's gone towards that part of the map.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Yo, he's got the power as well. I said they couldn't do it. I didn't think they'd be able to pull off this eco victory, but bear in mind, they saved the M4 and the AWP as well. He is alone.
Anybody want to come help me?
He's done well.
So much work.
We'll take it. The USPs can convert that kill on Shuey. They'll get the bomb planted, no problem. You got Jimmy alive as well, just rock solid in these sort of situations.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets dinked.
Yeah. Shuey's got a lot to do.
Okay.
22. All he has to work with is just have a double
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Try is looking at the floorboards.
He wanted the gun.
All according to plan, Henry.
Dude, it's uncomfortable, but they get what they deserve. A taste of their own medicine, Alex, and boy, is it ever bitter.
Crazy. 2 save rifles they come into that eco with, and they come out with a round. A 6 for their CT side.
They deserve that.
Look at
They needed it.
this timing. A re-aggress mid. 40 seconds on the
Super
clock.
sick.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, he knew he had to be the hero, and he was.
I just want that gun. I'm going to run over here if that's okay. Almost costing the round.
He's got his USP out. Just
Yeah. Oh, I want that. Looks nice. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Imperial in the lead. Zach not looking too stressed. It's been a turbulent ride here in the first half. See if they can seal the deal with a 7-5. That'd be quite nice.
I love it. They lose 2 anti-equals, doesn't take a timeout, but the last round of the CT side.
They're going again.
No fucking way.
Again and again and again.
I don't use that word often, you know that.
What's after sextuple?
Septuple.
Septuple overtime.
Crazy.
You don't get to use that
presumably.
word.
Or hot, yeah, like.
Yeah.
Oh my
hot
god.
Hex. Hot.
Always good. Always gets a laugh.
Yep.
Just say it anytime, guys. If you want to be the funny guy in your group, just say Hawk to her every now and then in a kind of ironic way.
Yeah, I told you.
That's good to do. I like that. All right. Final half, Alex.
That's.
Want to give it the beans here, maybe on the execution?
Final round of the half.
We'll give when it's really committed, the going in. We'll give it the beans.
Yeah. Okay. Can we just pre-warm the beans a little bit?
Okay. Yeah. The oven's on.
Yeah.
I'm cooking my beans in the oven today.
Okay.
And we've got Vinny now defending the B bomb site. He has got back up from Phelps. He's all the way back. Oh, they've fully rotated. Okay, no, they haven't. Vinny's just gone CT. Before they bit onto something. Execution. This looks like the third wave of utility. I don't think they commit on this one. Trying to bait out some grenades and get a bit more than they bargained for their heavy damage on 2 players with some more one-tap territory for the M4s. Good information gathering here. Phelps in trouble. Into swing comes from Jimmy. Often lurking towards these apartments, and they'll join up with the bomb here. It is going to be that B finish. Good smoke, 20 seconds. They can afford to wait this one out. Do they re-smoke the boosted position, though? No, they do not. Okay, this is actually kind of huge. You got to check it, but there's a chance for Vinny to close things out. Alex, over to you.
Real opportunity for him, but does squander the first opportunity on xertioN. A tag onto Bron through the corner.
Oh, what?
Back to back through the smoke try.
Reboost.
Hits the no-scope. Reboost finds Torji. Orb no longer able to contribute in the 3v4. This is going to be uncomfortable. Has to be xertioN. Jimmy, Shuey at the top of the scoreboard. Two setting their sights on Ruins. Phelps coming in from CT. Kits are present. No Way joins the forces. A couple of flashbangs, a couple of well-placed flashbangs, and Shuey will be blind. Actually, not looking like it's going to catch him at all. The elevated position, delivers, multi-kill from Shuey. Looking to tie the half up 6-6. He's alone, though. All to do, try as hard as he might. Another no-scope, double no-scope, and a triple kill to secure 7. Imperial making a strong case to 2-0 and secure the playoffs. They are so close now, touching distance to the Pro League playoffs.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
It's where you see the nerves fraying, right? It's that there's so much that you've been having to think about for so long. The mental and physical exhaustion here of these players, you're just missing the little details. You're not thinking about the timings on the flanks, and Body's been able to exploit that twice now. Oh, don't tell me you have a technical issue now. Don't do it to me now.
Ugh.
All right. A little bit of a breather here.
So
we hit round 64? I think I've lost track.
64? Right there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
31-32, I believe, is the score. So that would be round 64 that we're heading into.
We have a little bit of an insight into the chat. Body asking who needs to pee. Swisher, Rec, me for past 20 rounds. Crim's
bathroom break.
Dying
it's a bathroom break. Look,
Rec, bladder issues after this for sure, and we are in fact getting a bathroom break here. Oh my goodness, we're getting a break? I don't know what the rules are on this, folks. We've never had to do this before, but... Well, hello everyone, I'm YNK, I'm here with Machine and Henry, and it's all three of us here for the Imperial 2-0 and a playoff spot at ESL Pro League Season 20. Am I right?
2-0, you're calling it. You're calling it. That's crazy.
Alex,
it's happening.
You've got an announcement for the broadcast, I believe.
I believe a record has been reached. Taking a look at what I could find, 60 rounds in an online game at ESL Challenger. We've seen 54. We've seen 54 on LAN. but I don't think anything has ever happened like this before.
So we're breaking records once again here at ESL Pro League.
M80 versus Fnatic,
Admittedly,
the B-Stream
with
game.
nothing to do with it.
No.
We're on the B-Stream.
Yeah.
But we're on the A-Stream, I should say. They're on the B-Stream. But yeah, it's nice to know that that's happening.
And we've just had word that for the first time in what I can remember, I've never seen it before, the admin team has actually given the players a break mid-map.
A bathroom break, yeah.
A bathroom break. 5 minutes just to take your headsets off and empty your bladder and then get yourself back into the server. That's how long it's gone. 2.5 hours so far that map has taken.
All right, well...
2 maps worth of rounds.
And they're on the same stage as their schedule as us. That is on the first map. We're on the second. We had overtime as well. And for now, Imperial looking to take the pistol here. Nice Molotov. Makes things very uncomfortable for xertioN. And there's an opening headshot as well. Good flashbang. The God Flash from the coffins. Shui needs to get something out of this, and it looks like there's nothing that can be done. Jimmy will steal one through the smoke, but this looks impossible. Unless I'm massively mistaken, Yanko. I think this is a done deal.
Wouldn't be the first time, Henry, but I think you're safe this time around.
There it is. That confirms it. Bear in mind, Imperial lost to 2 full ecos in that first half.
And lost the pistol.
And lost the pistol as well. That's insane that they've got themselves in this winning position right now.
Very impressive.
Just the mental fortitude not to crumble after those sort of rounds occur.
It's really underrated how important it is to have, short memory in Counter-Strike when it comes to that, right? Because at the end of the day, it was just 1 round, right? Like they have a bye right after, they win the bye, MOUZ is back on a, some shoddy bye themselves or on an eco, and you're back in the saddle. But problem is too often you see that 1 round linger in the team's head for a couple more, and then the game spirals out of control.
So Torji saves Kevlar. And Julie's here. I would suggest they maybe force buy with the Kevlar intact. It's a big maybe. They're not buying yet. It looks like they're going to take the eco, but that's an option to consider, I suppose. But they are going to take an eco.
Yeah, we have to give a lot of praise to Decent and the individual form he's showing as well in this series against a hard hitter like MOUZ, to be dropping 18, to be hitting shots. And we saw that one he hit on Brolan, who has yet to contribute so far, 14 rounds deep.
No, seriously?
What?
Seriously, no.
9 ADR.
No.
Brawly.
He was so good on Dust.
Yeah, he was sick on Dust.
He was sick on Dust, and suffered on Dust, and is rocking a 12-5 scoreline.
He absolutely bamboozled in that final round. Holy shit.
This can get interesting.
It's about to. They're walking straight into the entire
Mac 10 should be clearing this all day long.
No way he's cool. Oh, turns his back from the sound effects. Not again. A team kill in there. It's going down to the wire.
It's messy. We'll take it, I suppose.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Zach is not looking comfortable behind them, but they managed to fend them off this time. 9-5. Money will be brittle, though. Conceding 3 deaths there. A little bit messy. Not the best approach, but it works out in the end.
But it's also, you see No Way, right? Like he's hugging the right wall, and then when he hears them burning, right, he turns around. Just hold your spot. Your teammate's holding the other side.
Yeah, true.
And that's what sort of spiraled the deaths for Imperial.
Yeah, it's like a natural pug reaction, but in Team CS, you've got to trust that there's a teammate behind you.
Of nade damage here. I think they're about to receive some themselves. Yes, indeed.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, Phelps knows. Doesn't get the kill. Well played.
Good.
CTs are happy with the advantage and bail out. Oh, it's looking so good for Phelps for a split second.
You can see how his conviction, he knows that if that flash is, if anyone sandbags, they cannot hear his footsteps just charging towards him, but his teammate could. Had some support, but xertioN hits the shot anyway. Bails himself out.
Retake utility. You can edge the smoke, though. Couldn't do this in CSGO. The flashbang will push him back. They've now got full control of Banana. T's still there. Another nice grenade. Massive damage.
Soften him up for those M4 headshots. All 3 of them now susceptible to that 1-bullet headshot.
Yeah, it's a huge part of the game.
Got to have some good nades. Doesn't know, you're not looking for the kill, but you are looking to set yourself up for success.
So this should be around for MOUZ. All sensors of the word, they should be picking this one up. And it looks like we've got a Mac 10 leaping through the smoke
xertioN
here.
stole his kill. That was Brolan's.
Yeah, you're right.
How dare you? Torji should be fine. Goes down after 1. It's a 2v4. It shouldn't be a problem, but Vinny catching the boosted player. Was that Brolan? Oh, it was. A 0-14 half.
Faking the bombs going down in the smoke. That's quite smart. Doesn't really work out, though. Was he actually trying to spam the default position and still got him? Either way, it's 3 versus 1. Vinny, he definitely has grounds to win this one. It's a nice position. If he gets a quick kill on xertioN, you never know. He knows his players towards the ruins. Gets first contact, drops down. Can he continue to frag? Yes, he certainly can. One more to go. A valiant effort. One that won't be converted, but certainly made MOUZ uncomfortable.
That would have been an ace clutch.
Damn. That was scary. They did very well, though, to make that round even possible.
Yeah, no, for real. What, 2v4 on your way in there?
Problem is, though, do you... this is tactical timeout territory. Are you going to be buying into this round? Your money's not great, but you know you brought it down to a 1 versus 1. You've got some time to work with here. It's 9-6 in your favor. And there's a tactical timeout. Zach does need to bring the goods here.
It's too attractive, Henry.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can't help yourself.
I'd be calling the buy here all day long.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one player left alive, right? So, because if you eco, and you have to pretty much full eco because the loss bonus isn't there for you, then you let MOUZ build up economy of their own.
Yeah, true.
This is where that anti-eco comes back to haunt them, right? If they only lost one player, let's say, this would be a no-brainer. They would have a lot more cash on hand and be able to buy up.
Well, this one could be a very important round.
We'll see, Henry. You know, it's like that cold beer after work.
Okay.
It's so tempting. It sounds so good, right? But
I struggle to say no.
It can also get out of hand if you're not careful, and then who knows what can happen.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
But we have 2 Tech 9s, we have a Mac 10, so
here we go.
Maybe something in apartments, maybe some sort of a pop action.
You've been listening to my cast then.
From Imperial.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice angle. Out of the bedroom window.
I only listen to the best, Henry.
Oh, yes, I like that.
That's why I listen to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I needed that. It's been a long day. A good day, though. Still a lot of Pro League to come, ladies and gentlemen. We're only on, what, day 2 of week 2. 21 days of play in total. We're just getting warmed up here.
Just getting the party started. Can you believe we did 5 weeks? 5 weeks is
Dude,
crazy.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I kind of took that out of my memory. Yeah, 5 weeks back in the day.
I enjoyed
6
that.
days a week. Whew.
So, it all comes out, honestly, I know I'm being a little bit over the top when I say this. It's sensational, perhaps, but if Imperial win this round, it might be a clean 2-0. There'll be 10-6. There'll be an eco around the corner. You can see both teams heavily affected by the economic situation right now. Feeling the recession here hard. And now, it's going to be a B play. All 5 members here, Alex.
Barrage of nades, Brolin to be tested. On his site, xertioN's there. xertioN putting up one hell of a fight. A double kill with just the MP9. Brolin contributes, and xertioN massacres the opposition.
Let's go.
There we go. Got his first kill.
They're hyping him up because he got the one. Just xertioN's there with an MP9. He's there with an M4. He gets one of them. xertioN just driving around, spamming, slamming.
Oh, rough finish. Still had a smoke in the pocket. Had to go on 30 seconds. You couldn't wait it out.
It's just way too telegraphed from Imperial.
That's it. It's fucking Counter-Strike. We just wake up a little bit now and we play good, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Boy.
It's fucking Counter-Strike, boys.
What it is.
At the end of the day, anything is possible. This comeback not outside the realms of possibility. And now, you've got the Glocks, which have been elusive to some. Flashbang won't affect Shui. Should be getting himself multiple kills here. Converts on that promise. And there we go. Another clean round here. The money's going to be strong now. A real problem for Imperial. We go 9-8.
I can't quite believe it.
Now it becomes tricky for Imperial because to win this game, like it's more realistic now for them to just get it to overtime than to win the game in regulation because they need, I mean, 2 gun rounds in a row with killing everyone on MOUZ, which, you know, on a map like Inferno, you assume there's going to be some saving going around. So probably 3 gun rounds for them and
not a good
start.
Not a good start at all. That's such a freebie try. What are you up to? Running around the knife out on T steps, and it's not looking good at all. Desperately spraying into the smoke, hoping to find someone on the other side.
8 overtimes, we've done it.
They've just reset again.
They're going again.
No way.
I mean, they got a bathroom break, so who's to say we won't get just 5 more overtimes now.
I mean,
right?
I always have that conversation when I'm introducing someone new to CS, and I talk about overtime, and they go, "So what? How does it end?" I'm like, "Well, someone wins." Yeah, but
eventually,
couldn't it go for a long time?
It could go on indefinitely.
Yes, technically, it could. It would. There's no rule that like, oh, after 6 it stops.
You know, in CPL back in the day, after 2 rounds of overtime, they would change the map.
Yeah, that's right.
For the next round of overtimes. If you
so
ever
much?
seen SK Believe, which is a classic
Chat
frag
puts it on the
movie
TV when we're having a bevy at his place.
That's what happened between SK and 3D. They went on Nuke, they played 2 overtimes, and then they swapped to Mill.
Damn.
And that's where SK got the better of them.
SK
the final before the final, as some like to say.
A final before the final. Sometimes referred to as the semi-final.
That's just too easy.
Too easy indeed. The gap's closing. It's just Counter-Strike, as we heard Cyclone saying to MOUZ, and since then they've got 2 flawless rounds. You got to be happy with that one. So, he did say wake up. I think he was implying that some of their individuals were asleep. I wonder who he was referring to.
I think here maybe we see Imperial start to do something a little bit more together. Even though it's maybe predictable for MOUZ, you still have to try and do something a little bit differently. You're getting picked apart in these rounds, even when you're not. MOUZ is 1 step ahead with the information, with the utility, they're blocking you. Even the round that ended up, you know, the winning almost clutch. I mean, that was a 1v3 that he almost won, and where Imperial was on the back foot in that round.
It was a 2v4, he went 1v3 and he nearly had it.
Well, it's Imperial starting to shrink here. They do save 3 rifles. They will fully invest once again, but it's not looking that compelling. Deagles and Tech-9s.
What's the plan, boys? What's the plan?
This
Smoke
is
half wall?
set-piece territory. You want to get some basic control, set up all 5 players again. Ideally not towards B. That really isn't working out whatsoever. They just get wrecked by the final smoke each and every time. Not doing a good enough job of baiting out the set smokes towards the B bomb site. For now, no real territory garnered. Nothing under their remits. Basic apartments control. You can see they're on high alert. Some scary peaks from no way here. CT's playing a very passive game, allowing them to have middle. They're going to burn a lot of time trying to gain control.
But they need to put some pressure soon. I mean, MOUZ is just saving their nades until they see Imperial do something. Look at the amount of utility left. There's 3 incendiaries.
Oh, it's so rough. They've done nothing.
That's the problem. Like, you're trying to not give away an entry kill, but you're not putting any pressure. So now any execute, any way they try to finish the round is going to be very difficult.
So it is going to be that set piece to get basic mid control. Hearing the incendiary pulled. Shui, though, more than willing to take that fight. He baits them into it. Wins the first encounter. Good smoke towards the bomb side, I suppose, but the incendiary is just beautiful. Looks like there's nothing to do. Jimmy, one of the best in the business in this pit position. And he shows you why. That is clean, that is calculated, and again, just locked out by utility.
Yeah, good catch on just the passive setup, and took him too long to work it out.
Yeah, I saw this problem. For example, we had this problem on FaZe at some point, where I'm like, we come at a tournament and Inferno T side is weird. It's going really well in practice. It doesn't work out in games, and I realized, well, it's because in practice I have my apps and Boiler player putting pressure mid, right? Even though we're maybe losing the banana fight and they're pulling out, you know, drawing out nades and whatnot, or taking some map control, and makes it easier for the in-game leader to make a call, right, and to work the map. And then you come to an official game and it's a close game. Pressure builds up. You don't see that as much. It's not as free, there's not as much initiative, and all of a sudden we're in these late round situations where we're getting blocked all the time. There's so much utility in play, so we have to be aware of that and make an effort to put pressure, even though it's difficult and tricky. You know, have little plays, have little ways to draw that out from the CTs, and then they're going to be out of their comfort zone come late round.
Still early doors, a lot of early apps occupation.
They need one of these rounds to go in their favor. They are running out of steam, running out of gas.
But look at this again. They want to go A. It's 4 players on A now. Every single time MOUZ has the right read.
It's been 4 rounds since Imperial got a kill. 4 rounds since Imperial got a kill. There's one. Phelps has finally broken this streak.
It's nothing done again. Nothing achieved. Good attempt, I suppose, but does nothing. The money's so strong now for MOUZ. They've got players at 5 digits. xertioN has like 16K going into this one.
It's just way too vanilla right now from Imperial. You know, there's nothing that... I mean, this is going to sound bad. Nothing that MOUZ hasn't seen, okay? But MOUZ have maybe seen but something to throw them off their balance a little bit, right? They're not under pressure at any point in the round. They have all the control on the map, all the information. It's very easy for them to rotate. At the very least, you know, you just need to take a bigger risk with your timing with the execute. If you just wait for their smokes to clear, I mean, they're throwing those smokes for a reason. They're delaying, they're making an information play somewhere else. That's been the problem for Imperial, and that hero AK from Try means now he's on a Tech 9.
Yes, indeed. Feels like we're done here.
Does,
Imperial have got nothing left.
Ever since that Synchro timeout.
Oh, it takes such heavy damage on route towards Banana as well. Bombs down to T steps. This would be more of a default setup. Trying to take the top of Banana at least, but the retake is coming in. They've just got no response. Phelps will fight back. Brings it back to a 4-on-4, but still tries low, Phelps low. Molotov doesn't flush out Brawlan. Looks like he's been bested though, and still can they find Try? There was an opportunity for Phelps, and now does he just run in? He knows it's the AWP.
Considering it, waits for some better spacing.
Like a guaranteed kill for Torji.
Ooh, between the wickets, actually just... This is the first.
Baby.
No, disappears in the smoke, gets caught down. Phelps will pick up the AWP. Uses it to have a go towards that Ruins position. Instead, no way thrust into a 1v2. This is to ignite hope.
Knows.
This is to ignite hope.
We knew. He's aware of the prospect of a backstab. Oh, he's lost control. Now Shui's got him.
No. Oh, he's actually got the kill.
Oh, damn, that was close.
What's the read? What's the read? Cut noise. Hope that Jimmy overplays his hand. Hope that he thinks he's running A.
He's not going to be outplayed here. Jimmy wins these for fun.
Just parked the bus.
He's got no idea. Now you're just going to plan B and he's going to kill you straight away.
I see the barrel, no?
He's going to bait him out. He seems to know. No, he's dead. It's tense.
Perfectly played by Jimmy. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to cast.
No, yeah,
I was watching
exciting.
That was actually
it was
super.
good.
Yeah, super intense. Love that from Jimmy. Oh, yeah, the fact that he just holds the new box cross, knowing that he's got everything else has been ironed out. He knows where he's planted and secures the 12th round for MOUZ. This has been one hell of a run. I was talking about how many perfect rounds they'd had. It was a run of 4 rounds without a single casualty, and have since built 2 more on top of that. 7 on the trot for MOUZ towards the finish line. Will it be 8, or will Imperial find a way to voice concerns? They've saved their pennies, got themselves a wide assortment of Kalashnikov rifles.
I'm surprised he didn't just run A after he killed Shui. I mean, there's no one CT, so the last guy is Banana.
Oops. Okay, well,
Try, now getting rid of Phelps, doing MOUZ a favor.
How's he done that? How's the grenade hit? It must have hit him in the back or something.
Yeah, I think he hit Phelps and blew up in his behind.
Whoops.
If he were a Wombat, he would have survived that.
True.
They have thick cartilage, Henry.
Got that cartilage. They like to shake it.
That's how I like my Wombats.
This is one hell of a night of Counter-Strike. We're going to get a 3rd map here. The first map is still going on the beach, and you can believe it. They're like, what, 68 rounds deep or something now?
Yeah, if anyone's just tuned in, do be sure to check out the B stream. It seems to be, well, it is a record-breaking.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yep, records have been
It's probably going to change the landscape of the game. They'll probably address the overtime rule set now after this one. I think it's probably be the last straw.
35, 34.
I think Valve are looking at this thing. Yeah, this doesn't really work. This doesn't make sense.
It does. I like the idea of, what was it? Is it Valve tweet? I think CS tweeted, like, what would you think if, like, it was 1v1 aim arenas? They did. They did tweet that.
I think it has to be 2 rounds, and whoever wins 2 consecutive, that's it.
On either side.
Yeah.
Come on, Brawlan, some redemption here for the win. A 3-on-1. Not going to happen. Good try, I suppose.
Yeah, in a way.
Because it's crazy that you can have, right, a full half of play where, because of how the economy works or whatnot, you might only have 4 gun rounds or 5, and then in overtime you get 3 straight.
God, I'm starting to need a bathroom break as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that point.
Go ahead, Henry.
I can last a couple more. I can last one more round.
All right. Well, that could be you. That
All right.
could be it.
That's a lot.
That might be enough. That might be.
Let's see how it goes.
For Henry's bladder, MOUZ, if you can.
If you wouldn't mind.
Close it out. Get it done. 2 more required from Imperial here. Breaking the streak of 7 in a row. Scrappy round. Try not connecting with the AWP. Smokes off. Grenades don't land either. Going for that banana control. This time not taking massive amounts of damage en route. Flashbang over. Feeling the pressure here. Now watching the rotations towards middle and apartments right now. Can't execute just yet. Aggressive smoke. Oh, Phelps is done for.
He's playing this so well. He knows that he has the advantage if you mantle up. Oh, he sees him. Just a little shoulder. He steps, over eggs the pudding.
Oh, Phelps.
Oh, a freebie.
Oh my God,
Torgy
that's so
deleted.
I can't believe he goes for that play on low HP. Nails it. Still a chance, though. One more defender. Will he be detected on the other side? He will be now.
Nice.
Roll out, lets his presence be known. Only good for 1, so we've got another round here. That biological break I needed will have to wait.
Biological break.
Go now. They're going to save, you know.
No, I can do it, boys. I can.
Imagine Henry just running through the corridor.
Oh my God, it's going to be the longest. Maybe we're going to break the record.
If we break the record, maybe I won't last.
I know. I don't know if I could either.
But it's all Phelps. And I don't know what's happened to you, Henry. You've been here for a long time doing CS. You're actually going to... You would go against Phelps in a battle around the smoke.
You're right. I just thought it was an ambitious play to go for that second one. A risky move.
Yeah.
He was,
don't mind me saying.
He was raised in the smoke, molded by it.
Who cleared the smoke? Where did that HE come from? Was it?
No, they were just... He just saw him on the edge of the smoke.
Oh, xertioN, yeah, but I thought the Torgy kill was like the smoke got broken. Maybe it was fading. I don't know. Let's have a see.
Maybe it was the B stream.
MAT win.
Oh my God, it's finally over. The never-ending game ends.
What a game it was. That one goes down in the history books.
Yep. And that's just the first of the series.
First map done.
Well, boys, we're warm.
They can still beat us, though, on time.
We're warm.
They can still beat us. If they get a 2-0, they can still beat us if we go 3.
It's true.
Which is a scary thought.
Well, let's see it. Let's get some OT going first, shall we? Really
All right.
push it.
Imperial, what have you got? Waking up towards the dying stages of the second half. Fully equipped our Imperial, but bear in mind, MOUZ had so much cash. No concessions made. Good grenades once again. It's Phelps. And actually Vinny that takes the brunt of the damage. That highlight package on the B stream must be insane.
It's still going.
What did they even run there?
The score is 10-8 at the current replays. Like, we're going along.
That's another half an hour segment.
Yeah. 71, 72. How many rounds is that? Crazy.
Right then.
Here we are. Pursuit of overtime.
Flash
Imperial.
over. They're going to swing on this. xertioN looking to end things now.
He's usually good for a couple on these kind of plays here is xertioN, but Phelps on the other side of that smoke seems to have a good read that was coming in. He just dips back behind the half wall. And they are starting to set their sights on the undermanned A site.
They've been going towards B time and time again. They've got 3 CTs over there right now, but it's going to be a quick play in towards A. Smokes down towards Arch side. Library.
5v2 right now on this side.
Yeah, they just got to get their pieces in the right place.
Out.
Swing and deleted.
Huge
Try.
kill.
Good awareness that was a possibility to stay fixated on the library position. Now it leaves it all onto the remaining 2. Both pit side. Vinny's hit it.
Risky move.
Hold on, Jimmy. Oh, he's kept humble. Tries hitting some important shots here on Inferno.
It's going overtime, boys.
It's our turn now. 37.
I'm going to go to the toilet right now.
34. All right, man.
You guys have got this.
He's getting out of here. Could you bring me a water on your way back, Henry? Thank you.
And we said, Alex, probably with the economy situation, it was going to have to be overtime, more realistic for Imperial, and they win the last 3 rounds, right? That was 3 in a row to get it into OT. Impressive stuff. Phelps stepping up.
Yeah, that
delivering a couple of rounds.
I don't want Adam on B.
So we'll see now. They're saying, I think it was xertioN saying he doesn't want Torgy on B, right? Like, Feels like he could maybe do a little bit more damage on A. He didn't get to do a lot on B, to be fair, these last couple of rounds. I mean, they weren't playing around him that much. He was mostly holding for some aggressive peaks, perhaps trying to punish Phelps, and now you see him towards the middle area, while Try with the AWP is in Banana. So the confidence probably high for xertioN that they can just hold B, him and Brolan on their own. Well, so much about that.
Well, Try. As hard as he might, gets himself a double kill.
Now show me that fallen school, Winnie. Mid-round, 4v3, 1 minute 20 when you got the advantage. Work that clock. Use the remaining utility. Try to figure out, you know, if MOUZ is stacking something. Are they going to re-aggress? Patience, that's the name of the game in Brazilian Counter-Strike.
So, Try's trying to sell this. 2 smokes is probably going to force a rotate. Yeah, it is. Shui's starting to move. It's the perfect bait. He's second-guessing it, and he's right to do so. I think it's just because there's an absence of commitment. So he will be back in time.
It's a pretty weak fake, and now the timing is kind of off.
Scuffed.
So we'll see. The small pit smoke comes in. Jimmy, he had another smoke. They know where he is. Shui finds the first.
And coming in with only 7 seconds left. Where's that bomb? No way. No chance. Is he punching in the code just in time? Wow!
What did I just miss?
Unbelievable, Henry. How has it gone down like that? They kind of over-egged the pudding. They capitulated, faked B, late hit A, and it comes down to a very last-second plant from No Way. They're spamming, desperately trying to get him off the bomb. It comes down to a one-on-one. We'll see this one in the replay. 14 seconds, look at that. That was the bomb carrier getting a kill at short.
It sounded like the round of the game.
Vinny covers them and just about converts up the USB. Vamos, as they would say in Brazil.
They're coming back to life. They can taste victory. So close, yet so far. A lot of work to be done with the first round in favor of Imperial.
Now it's starting to get a little bit frustrating for MOUZ as well. It's 4 rounds in a row, 4 gun rounds that they can't really punish Imperial. And it does feel a little bit frustrating because it's not anything, you know, crazy that Imperial is doing. It's a little bit of individual prowess from Phelps. Maybe not the cleanest of banana fights for MOUZ in a few of the situations. Right now, they're just outlasting them, Imperial, really.
Hello, another opener. Try is really zoned in.
Another 5v4 early on. They don't have banana control, though, now, Imperial.
Big kill. Oh, nails it. Stunning.
They can aim.
That's round.
The Brazilian aimers are in the server tonight.
That's incredible. I guess you have a look into it. You never know. Maybe Brolan can find something, but damaged up will be saving now. 2-0, lock it in. It's 5 in a row now.
It's kind of wild. The Tribe was holding Torji. You know, that's the first domino to really fall. Shui tries to bring it back from Boiler. He gets out-dueled. Then Jimmy. And now xertioN and Brolan enjoying the quiet time.
Yeah, probably having a little chat.
For a little bit longer at least, because Imperial is going to go and hunt these guns.
I guess the only really risk giving them AKs. Well, not if they're hitting shots like that. I suppose it's absolutely fine. I take it all back. Go hunt them. Go get them. Psychological warfare at its best.
The time to kill on that round from No Way is rapid.
He's had enough.
Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? I mean, you could secure yourself 3.
They can't get the ult now, right?
Like, the key for MOUZ really is MOUZ didn't win on CT side by finding openings all the time. They were actually just outplaying Imperial in 5v5s. So what MOUZ needs to stop doing is just giving away openings as CT. If it's a 5v5 situation, they have the upper hand. They're outplaying Imperial with utility, with all of that. It's only when they're a man down when they start getting into trouble.
Bear in mind, there's no Torji AWP here, so that hunt for the M4, I actually take it back. That's actually very advantageous going into this next round. Torji has had the hot hand many times here in the series.
Yeah, but still, this is all up for the debate, and that's one hell of a shot from xertioN.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That looked crazy from Try's perspective. Just an insta execution. Finishes them off. Softened up by the util earlier on his progression up banana. Phelps is still alive, so not going to write them out. Not so is no way he was on a bit of a heater. That's the end of Decent with 2 HP. Going to get run down. He still pulls the trigger on the AWP, gets one, then Phelps builds upon it.
Are they throwing this one away?
Shuey. Got to be careful. The whole site depends on you here. The whole site depends on you when you deliver. You deliver a necessary kill that really limits what Vinny in no way could have got cooking elsewhere.
Okay, it looks good for one round here, but still plenty of time to work with. 40 seconds. They know Shuey potentially alone in that B-bomb site. It's fended them off valiantly so far. Is it enough, though? Great smoke. Couldn't be a better time smoke. You can't sit back and wait. You're going to have to push through it. You have no choice. They know it as well. Shuey should be good for at least one here. Popping it open, that's nice. In we go, boys. Deep breath. If they find Shuey, they're really onto something. Compromised position. Second oranges will be cleared. Gets his one kill. It's actually Torji through the smoke. They can rush him down.
Nice try. Nice try, all things considered. It's a necessary one, though. MOUZ just getting one round on that half at least gives it some competition into the next. Could have been very uncomfortable and insurmountable to concede all 3 in the first OT. I say first OT because, you know, we've seen, what was it, 8, 9 over there?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
See how far it can go. This was the xertioN shot. Lovely. Look at that. The way he crouches back into the angle. Keeps his aim stable.
Yeah, really nice work from Shuey as well. Kept the dream alive with that smoke. And now, one round away from series points. First 16. All for Try. He's had some very impressive moments. Now, what have MOUZ got cooking on their T side? Aggression from the banana position. xertioN gonna push through the smoke. Find himself a freebie. Phelps goes down with nothing. Ready to open up. Huge advantage now. xertioN took heavy damage en route, but Vinny, he'll be alone towards B for now. They're going to stay with 3 players towards the
They don't move.
Quad side here. Yeah, indeed. This could be perfect. Could still work out. Imperial not moving. Not budging. Flashbang comes in. It's effective.
No.
But so is the shot. Here comes a follow-up. The boosted player. He wants to stay up here, and for good reason. Gives them the man advantage. 3 versus 2. 1 minute on the clock. Torji's still alive with Shuey.
Super uncomfortable for the 2 of them now. 50 seconds.
Good intel from Vinny here. Good position. Get an early call.
He's calling banana completely clear right now. Like, Torji wants to kind of sell that they're coming back and deny that info, but he's also kind of lying on time.
So 1 player towards apps. Shuey, you've got to do something remarkable here.
How does he
so many
no
angles
Like, he has to clear mini pit. This is such a brutal clear. And Try will have vision. Oh!
Whoa! What a shot that is. Torji wins these, though.
Shot. Torji has been known to close.
Where's the bomb?
Yeah, he's going to find it. He's got it. Gets it on his back, and will punch in the code.
He wins these for fun.
Well, why isn't Try going with Vinny?
Isolated
It's a freebie.
Ooh, baits the AWP shot. Confirmation. Of 1 and
That's
Try.
why.
That's why. That's why. Try gets it done. Good vibes on the Imperial side of things. Quite the opposite for MOUZ. It seems like their morale's at an all-time low. As same with their Pro League placing if they keep going like this.
Yeah, right.
I mean, listen, it's still, you know, they're still in the upper bracket. This is just for the playoffs. It's a long road down, and there's a lot of teams I'm sure MOUZ are very confident against, but this is something from Imperial. Who's awaiting them? It's actually Big Clan in the lower bracket, or the mid bracket, as it were.
Okay, well, 2 opportunities to put this one to bed.
No, it's not. It's complexity for them. Do excuse me.
There we go.
Yep, nearly there.
So, can they do it now? Open runway to close out this game 2-0. It's going to be Try. stepped up time and time again, finds the opening kill. xertioN, one of the more powerful units within the MOUZ roster, removed early. Damage done towards Jimfat as well.
Fair play to Try. He's really turned it on after
he can reposition now as well. He's shown his presence towards B, back in towards the A bomb site, rearranged the setup.
He's already here.
Yeah, this is world-class AWPing from Try right now.
Yeah, he's turned it on here on Inferno. Really had a slow game on Dust2. Still, teammates pulled it across the line for him, and the 2-0 is within touching distance. It's just 4 kills away. The playoffs of Pro League against defending back-to-back-to-back.
Who's lurking?
Back-to-back.
Jimmy.
Pro League champion.
Slipping Jimmy.
Slipping Jimmy. Up to his usual antics.
So, is he going to activate before they execute? He's listening out for rotations. They'll deploy the smokes. All down to Jimmy, really.
No one's going to move. They're happy. They're 3B. They're just sticking to this setup.
Bad smoke on the CT side is a bit of a path.
Oh, free frag. He was still blinded. Roland goes down. Shuey does provide the trade. Jimmy and Shuey hitting shots. Try still catches the lurker. The awareness on him. He got the opening. He's caught the lurker. And he's hit the leg shot onto Torji.
Good incendiary, slows them down. They have to go out.
So much work.
20 seconds, boys.
Running,
through we go.
Sprinting. You've got to get past the Orpo. He's made it clear where he is with the HE. You still have to get past him, though.
10 seconds.
He still has to hit this shot, and he nails it.
It's done.
It's all Try. Try as hard as you might. You can't get past him. A 2-0 Imperial to the playoffs. And look what that means to the decent. Letting him Try know you did so much work on Inferno. An admirable performance. A 2-0 against defending champions of Pro League, the masters of Pro League in this environment. It's supposed to be MOUZ's turf, and Imperial kick him straight out.
What a performance.